Chat. We're live. Welcome back, you wonderful nerds. I hate all of you. I wish all of you were skeletons. Not really. Uh, you're all wonderful. Well, welcome back. Happy Sunday. Hope everyone had a good weekend. We're only hoping. I know it's been it's I don't know. It always feels like the weekend is never long enough. It always feels like, well, it's because it isn't enough. Let's be real. All right. What happens, you get out on Friday and you're like, man, I just had a long ass week. I just want to relax. So a lot of the time you don't really want to do shit on Friday night. And then Saturday it's like you got a whole day right there where you can do whatever you want. And then Sunday you just have to spend that whole day just like getting ready for the next week. So reality, you got one day in a fucking week to live. Shit sucks. Cringe. Anyways, ahoy, Red, being first, incredibly based. I hope you're having a good weekend. Also, wish your baby cousin a happy 20th. We're officially out of teenagers for our generation. Incredibly sick. Well, happy birthday to the boy. Hope hope he's doing good. I hope he has a wonderful day there. Absolutely killing it out there. Good job. Thumbs up. No, that's awesome though. I'm glad to hear. That's cool. Incredibly sick. Incredibly based. Chat. Chat, this is based. Santa coming in with the first. Powerful. Has two Sigma moves for the day. He shows up in the Discord, posts an 11-hour creepcast video, and and then pops in being second to yell first. That's base as hell. I don't know, man. Like I gotta respect that energy. I'm not gonna lie. Who else could do that? Well, an 11-hour episode. I imagine they probably recorded that over the course of like a couple days because there is no way they did that in one sitting. That is nuts. I can't imagine you've listened to that one yet, but I hope it's good because I know some of the episodes they do, even the ones where they actively don't like, are entertaining in their own way because they're just like making fun of it. I too am glad that he aged. Absolutely. The alternative would not be good. Yeah, if old boy had like Benjamin Button's disease, that'd be fucked up. if if boy came out as like an old man, he's like, by the time he's like 5 years old, he looks like an 80-year-old that's just really short. And then he just like looks young as he gets older. Then he's like 55, but he looks like as a fucking teenager. That'd be strange. I remember watching that movie and I remember feeling very uncomfortable during one scene in particular where he's like a little teenage boy, but he looks old as shit, right? And I don't know if he like stumbled into like a whorehouse or whatever, but then this one uh lady of the night then goes like, "Oh, hey honey, well, this one's on the house because you don't look too hot, so why don't you come here?" And I remember feeling like very weird about that. I'm like, "Oh, honey, no, you have no way of knowing, but oh no, it's so weird. I don't like that. It's not cool. It's kind of fucked up. It's so fucked up." Yeah, I remember I watched that movie once and I got done with it and I was a little perplexed. I was like, "Well, all right, that was something I saw." Mm-hmm. That sure was a film. Fucking weird, but uh guess it was all right. Didn't really leave anything like with a lasting impression beyond just that part. Kind of strange, but what are you gonna do? Also, speaking of movies, I did watch a movie last night that I was very happy I took time out of my night to watch. So You know, I went and saw some friends on Saturday there, and you know, came back home, did a little cleaning up around the place, and I was like, you know what? Let me see what's on this here Amazon, this Amazon Prime there. And it turns out they have the Nosferatu remake that Robert Eggers made uh, on there for free. You can just watch that shit. I was like, I guess in my mind, I'm like, didn't this just come out? No, it's been a little while. So I saw that that was available for free just with if you have Amazon Prime. I was like, absolutely, I'm sitting down. I'm cooking up some. I'm frying. I'm you know, throwing some popcorn in the microwave. I'm cracking a beer, baby. Let's go. That's what I wanted. I watched that, and it turns out uh that remake is that's really good. I like that a lot. It's definitely very haunting. Very it's it's just good, man. It's just got aura. It's got vibes. I like it a lot. Plus, Willem Dafoe is in there. You don't get to see Willem Dafoe's ass, but it's still really good. That's the mark of quality for a movie. Do you see Willem Dafoe's ass? No? It ain't peak. If you see Willem Dafoe's cheeks, film of the year. That's how it works. I don't make up the rules. Sorry, been ignoring some of your messages, chat, but let me peep in there and see what you got cooking. Let's see. Got the griddle cleaned and seasoned. Time to cook up some veggie stir fry. Ew, veggies. No, veggie stir fry rules though. Absolutely peak. Well, hell yeah. That sounds like that was probably a bitch to do, but hell, at least you got it done. Meets an 11-year-old girl at a nursing home he lives in, and then the old man, child, and her go chill in a tent. Oh, that's from the Benjamin Button thing. You see the video I posted in the server? Yes. Yeah, I mentioned it a little bit earlier, but yeah, you posted the 11-hour Creepcast episode, and I was like, damn. I hope they like it, because otherwise, if this is like that episode where it's like my best friend ruined my life, where they're just like tearing into it about like halfway through, and it's 11 hours and it's just bad. I imagine Hunter in particular is gonna crash out, but that's fine. But consider grilled cheese. Grilled cheese absolutely bangs. Peak. Makes me like I got some wraps. I got some burritos style tortillas. And I'm gonna make some dillas this week, and they're gonna be banging. Gonna be some banging dillas, let me tell you, chat. It's gonna be unreal. I got grilled cheese. Like I got bread to make grilled cheese, but the thing is, the bread that I got, I don't think it really works all that good for grilled cheese. I got like this high fiber protein like wheat bread. And like, let's be real. Like, if you're gonna make grilled cheese, it's gotta be with like Italian or some kind of white bread. Like, grilled cheese with wheat bread just seems weird. I don't know if that's just me. It just seems weird. Like an Italian or sourdough or white. I don't know. But it just seems odd. Yeah, fresh carrots, broccoli, onion, and noodles I'm gonna fry up, then add a little soy sauce and yum yum. I mean, that still sounds delicious. I'd eat the shit out of that. Cheeks or get GTFO? Absolutely. Willem Dafoe's cheeks need to be on screen 24/7. That's what I say. He doesn't even have lines. He's just standing there like ass posted in front of the camera, not saying a single word. That's what I want. Ranking scale from Willem Dafoe's ass to Tommy Wiseau's ass. Willem's is better. Well, I gotta say, actually, like they're both like very different ages. Willem Dafoe, he's an old man, right? But Tommy Wiseau from The Room, I don't know what it is. Tommy was kind of shredded. Tommy was kind of shredded. He's kind of got like that skinny guy shredded look. Tommy had an ass on him. I'll admit, Tommy Wiseau had an ass. I don't know what he's looking like now. He kind of looks like he melted a little bit in the microwave from leaving him in there a little too long. But I don't know what his ass is looking like to these days. I hope he's doing good though. If you want, I'll screen the 11-hour video for you and let you know if it's decent or not. I would appreciate that. Because, well, then again, I do have some time to kill at work. So, like, then again, like, my service is, like, really spotty at work, and it kind of sucks in that regard. So, I would appreciate it. I did Spider in the Woods 7-hour video, and I thought it was kind of okay. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I really don't know. I did I didn't get all the way through Spire in the Woods. I gotta check that one out again. But if you say it's kind of okay, it sounds like it doesn't really pay off, and in a way where it's like it's really satisfying or interesting, then I don't know. I don't know, man. Shit. I did what was it? The recent one where it was like three different stories by the same author. That one was really good. I did really like all those. Very different in their own way. But overall pretty solid. Really liked all those. Initially I was kind of taken aback from the thumbnail. I'm like, God damn. When but I did find it like really funny. I was like almost in tears laughing when Beat Canyon was making fun of Wendigoon for having like big luscious lips. I was laughing so goddamn hard. And how like Wendigoon got his like Twitter account stolen. That whole story was like just making me giggle. I appreciate that. They properly mount Willem Dafoe's schlong in a dance belt because I believe this comically large pengo is a Hollywood's common headache. You know, in the Nosferatu remake, Willem Dafoe was dressed the entire time. There was not a single shot where Willem Dafoe's schlonger would have been poking out. Man was dressed, and he looked good. But not a single opportunity for that fat hog of his to come spilling out. Though I'm sure that python was fighting against the edges of those pants. Probably why they only filled them from the waist up. They're like, dude, you can't have that. Dog, what is this shit? You can't be doing that. You can't just be packing that hog. Like, we can't buy pants big enough. We're getting you the baggiest sweatpants we can find on the market, but your hog is still pushing these things to the absolute limit. You gotta relax. You gotta do something with it. Wrap it around your leg. I don't know what. Just keep that thing under control, big dog. Damn. No, like Willem Dafoe in that movie was great. I mean, I don't think I've seen a single like piece of media, a movie or anything that he's in where I went, you know, he could have been better. I love him. He's amazing. He's incredible. You know, The Lighthouse is my favorite role of his. You know, I I may be a little biased. I may be a little biased here, you know. But yeah, no, he's great. Absolutely love that guy. A 3-story one was really solid. Yeah, that one was really good. I liked all of them, had like a very different feel to them, very different vibe. But all of them were like very unsettling and kind of creepy in their own way. I appreciated that. I heard there's a hog in 28 years later. Yeah, that's what I heard too. I've been seeing like memes go around about someone's fat hog in that movie. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Someone must be really packing heat for that to be commented on so frequently. I saw this like this little video meme of it's like it must be one of the newer episodes of Always Sunny because I haven't seen it, where they're like, yeah, we gotta talk about the elephant in the room. Where's the dog? And I'm like, wait, what? Why are people talking about a big old wiener and 28 years later? I want to see that really bad too. Um, but I don't want to go to a theater by myself, so because that feels kind of lame. I don't know. 28 inches later, god damn, that thing must be a. That thing must be fat. That must be a fat ass hog, dude. Regardless of whatever issues I have with the Lighthouse's Vegas story, you gotta admit the acting is fantastic. Yes, yeah, I and I tell people this going into watching The Lighthouse that that movie is polarizing. You are either going to be a massive fan of it and a stan like myself, or you are probably going to be like, "What the fuck did I just watch? Why did I just waste like 2 hours of my time watching this vague, confusing bullshit?" Uh so far those are like the only mostly the two opinions I've seen people have of it. I'm personally on the love it part. I fucking love that movie. It's one of my favorite horror movies of all time. Yeah, the acting is fantastic. Like Willem Dafoe pulls off that old grizzled, you know, like naval worker fucking, you know, the old shanty sea captain. Like he pulls that off like perfectly. Nails it. And it just like fuck, what's his name? Robert Pattinson. Does a great job of just like just slowly slipping into madness and just overall just not tolerating his shit as time goes on. And everyone does it. When I say everyone, I mean the two guys that are in the movie, the literal only two people in the movie. Well, there's three. There's a mermaid. Well, four. There's there's two people, and then there's a mermaid, who Robert Pattinson fucks, and then there's the foreman who works at the lumber company that Robert Pattinson kills or is negligent, leading to that guy's death. There's four people. Okay. I don't know if you count the mermaid pussy counting at all. Because boy, they show some mermaid pussy. That shit was weird. Maybe that's why I'm a fan of the movie. That mer pussy, dude. It's different. Yeah, some sort of alpha zombie named Samson. Apparently, he's some sort of evolved human zombie elephant hybrid. Huh. That is weird. Well, I'm still curious to check that movie out because I actually did rewatch 28 weeks later the other day. I saw that was popping up on um somewhere for free, and I was like, sure, I'll rewatch this. Still very good. Still very good. Relentlessly depressing and grim, but very good. There was like some parts that are a little goofy with like the helicopter pilot. Uh, you know, there's little touches of goofiness here and there, but overall the movie is it's like anxiety inducing and just grim and depressing. Very good though. I do also recommend 28 Weeks Later. Meat Flex, that's right. I'm gonna go try to watch it next weekend. Hell yeah, based. The seagull is very important to the story. The seagull is unironically very important to the story of the lighthouse. If Robert Pattinson didn't fuck up that seagull, who knows what would have happened? Mermaids don't have a coochie. This one did. If you want to look up scenes of the mermaid in the lighthouse, that mermaid has a pussy. That mermussy is real. You get to see it for like a couple seconds. I'm like, wait, what am I looking at? Am I seeing some kind of mermaid pussy? What's going on here? It's very strange. Like I said, this movie is fucking weird. If you're not a fan of weird shit, stay away from the lighthouse. If you are more of a Jason Voorhees guy with a machete killing people, slasher kind of fan, you are not gonna fucking like the lighthouse. You are not at all. I would say for a more modern context, uh, I guess that would be like Terrifier. Personally, I don't think Terrifier is all that good. I think Terrifier movies go on for too long, and they are excuses to be special effects showcases rather than actually being a film. Um, I'm not too big on slashers. I'm not super big on just like gore for the sake of gore. Trust me, I do like my absurd violence. I do like that. I do appreciate that sometimes, but like there is that line that like kind of I'm like, what are we doing here? Kind of thing, and I feel like it kind of just steps over that line just that little bit where I'm kind of like, okay, now you're just jerking off over gore at this point, and it's like, okay, whatever. Anyways, yeah, just talking about the dingling. Mermaids don't have a coochie. It has one. Everything's got a hole somewhere. True. Love the rage virus zombies. Regular zombies are kind of lame, but them 28 days later things, holy fuck. I do not want to mess with them. Yeah, that's one thing that I always found to be like kind of weird about zombie movies, that I never thought they were believable with how that virus spreads and how like these shambling, oh, oh, like fucking zombies like take over the world. Especially if like the only means of transmission is like them biting someone. I'm like, you just walk a little bit in the other direction, you just get away from them, and then just get like a shovel and kill them. Like, how the fuck does this get out of hand? It doesn't really make any sense to me. But the rage virus zombies in 28 days later and so on, I believe that. I totally believe that. There is a part in weeks later where I'm like, okay, that's a little goofy. Like right in the beginning where he gets infected from kissing his wife there, and he starts like tearing through the base. I'm like, I was thinking like someone would have shot him. Someone would have shot him, like without a doubt. I do believe he could have infected like one or two people, but like he went on a spree where like he's like biting guys with guns who he's just running up to, and I'm like, really, they didn't get him? That seems a little weird. I kind of don't believe that, but it does do a good job at showing how that can get absolutely out of hand way too fast because you turn in a matter of seconds. It's fucking nuts. So I do believe that part. Mermaids who have a cloaca. Are we now arguing about the anatomy of a mermaid? I don't think mermaids have like a defined anatomical pussy hole or anything. I think it's just kind of up to interpretation. You can kind of have whatever. I don't know how this works. I listen. I don't have a good frame of reference here as to whether or not mermaids have pussies or cloacas or whatever weird hole they use to push things out of or put things into. I have no clue. I have no idea. We talking about fish. Talk about the fussy, bro. Why can't fish have a cloaca? I have no idea. I'm not sitting here examining with a magnifying glass. Ah, yes. I need to find the exact definition of this fish pussy. It's just not something I do, generally. Will I do it every once in a while? Yeah, absolutely. You know, I'm a man of science. I believe these things. I believe it, you know? Because if someone were to tell me that like mermaids or fish have cloacas, I'd be like, yeah, I believe that. I'm taking the Joe Rogan approach on this one, where I just kind of like my brain just like it looks like a raw chicken breast that you take out of the package. That's what it looks like like when it comes to all that. I'm like I totally believe you. You tell me anything, I'm like, yeah, I agree. I don't know. One hole to rule them all, one hole to find them. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, now it's like, okay, now what if Lord of the Rings had like weird genital talks? What if like Aragorn and Gimli were talking about whether or not birds have like pussies or whether or not they have a cloaca? Like the whole like 3-hour movie is them arguing about anatomical facts about different animals in the world of Lord of the Rings and Middle Earth. And like Frodo and fucking all of them are just like, why are we doing this? Shut up. Who cares? Can we just move on? I'm just gonna go walk to Mordor myself. I'm so fucking tired of this. I don't want to listen to this. I don't care. It's kind of like, okay, yeah. Let's boot up the game, shall we? Let's boot up the game. Let's finally do this. Yeah. I know I tend to get a little off. Just a little, just a little off track when it comes to like the
Our
opening
world
discussion.
is long since shattered, but hope still flickers in our darkest dreams.
This game is so
Few would
cool.
guess that our
Okay, so I have not played this in a long time. I have not booted this up, but this game rules. Yeah, but we are finally getting back into Dread Delusion. This game rules. So yeah, I mean we're gonna keep chatting about things. Absolutely, why not? Okay. Okay. I have no idea where I was, and I feel like that's going to be a massive problem. Oh, that's right. This is my own custom house. My own house. Also, guys, let me know if any of the sound is off. I would like to... What the fuck? Oh, I can have different trophies. Oh, yeah, the goblins are weird. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that thing's fucking scary. Like, rounding the corner. Imagine coming in through here, and you see that thing mounted on the wall. Or that. You know what? That's equally terrifying as well. And these are also kind of fucked up in their own way, because it's like, you just have, like, a person's torso up on the wall. What are you, a fucking psychopath? I think I'll take this thing for the jump scare factor. Man. This rules. Okay, I also don't remember the controls, chat. Be nice to me, please. So I know E. E is a great place to start. I also got my little sword. This is my save point. I do remember that. Oh. Yeah, why not? Oh, you can change these little things here. Okay. I think I'm gonna show the wife the 28 Weeks Later movie. That, oh wait, she hasn't seen that? That movie is very good. As I talked about a bit earlier. Yeah, very good. If she has not seen... Hell, like, you don't even have to show her, like, 28 days later, even, too. It's, like... It's kind of self-contained in that fashion. That one's kind of cool. Let's keep that one. So I remember this is... Yeah, okay. Remember I can built and unfurnished. Not built and unfurnished. Oh, is this saying what I need on the right and what I have on the left? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what it is then. Okay. Cool. You want to show your life a 28-inch schlong? I mean, listen. Ladies deserve to see a big fat cock too. Why not? Lord knows they're not gonna get it from watching from me or whatever. They are not. They are gonna be very disappointed. Listen. Listen, women. This is how this works. Oh, that's right. Okay, clicking. I'm gonna have to look at the controls. I do not remember a goddamn thing about how this game works. Oh wait, there was literally a control screen. WASD, jump, sprint, crouch, left stick. Oh, okay. Interact. Spell is right mouse. Item is R and F. Switch weapon, hold or tap Q. Scroll wheel. Okay, that's not so bad. So this is, oh yeah. So I remember, oh yeah. Man, this game has like a really cool fucking vibe. I remember. This is, yes, this is the spell list. This is the fast. I do absolutely love, like, this game fucking rules in the sense that, like, it's got a very simplistic but very cool aesthetic. Like, what the fuck is even that thing? And then you got like the sun that is kind of like up there with all these like beams of energy kind of flowing to it. You got these floating islands. You got it's all rad as hell. And you got this weird dragon flying around. Game rocks. Wait, is this game where we name the talking trees Scott Steiner? Yes. Yep, this is the game. Absolutely, this is the game. It's been a little while since we played it, but this game fucking rules. I also don't know which quest we are working on. Hunt for Villa Colossus. Yes, I remember that's kind of like the main story. We got to find some other people too. Oh, that's right. We have to unlock different parts of the manor in order to complete this statue thing. So, yes. Okay, it's been a while. It's been a while, chat. Yeah, Scott Steiner, mewing god, dude. Absolutely. Yeah. My brain mixed it up with Dredge. I mean, they both kind of have like a similar sounding name, like Dread, Delusion, Dredge, kind of like a spooky, kind of wacky ass name here. One thing that, okay, I'm over here. Okay, these are completed quests. A ghost has promised to reveal Vela's motive. She has asked you to meet her at an airship cove on the western edge of the Endless Realm. Western edge of the Endless Realm. An airship. Golden Typhos. I think, man, I get so. Okay, this just reveals the little landmarks. This appears to not be a game where it is very nice to put it down just to come back again at a later point, because as far as I understand, there's not really much in the way of quest markers. You kind of have to remember a lot of these places, and I got to be real. I do. Oh, that's right. That's right. There's different like areas too. Yeah, because I mean, we've gotten to... Man, this game is actually pretty massive. Yeah, there's the big star. Quill Village. Yeah. And then this part is all part of like the Clockwork Kingdom. Clockwork Kingdom so far has been like a really fucking neat area. I really dig that whole concept of that land and how rad it is. I really like that area. Game has some like genuinely amazing world building. Western edge of the endless realm. She'll continue her tale. Fuck. That is Western edge. Is this the endless realm? So I'm here. Wonder if it's out there somewhere. Golden Typhos. Why do I feel like that is meant to bring me over here? I thought, where's the boat? Yeah, understandable. Like, the boat rules. Boat's awesome. Boat absolutely fucks. Sacred Shroom, yeah, because this is the fortress. This is where we start out the game up here. I'm just trying to get my bearings again as to how the world is like put together and what little bits that I do remember from it. So, in some ways, I do wish there was Hagath Ruins, Thornwood Manor. I remember I had to spend a while looking for Thornwood Manor because I know that it's like part of a quest where you buy the house and you have no fucking idea where the house is. They don't really tell you. They tell you, but it's, boy, is it not exact. You kind of have to go and find that shit. It's kind of rough out here, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Die, monster. By monster, I mean like average person. Yeah. Okay. I remember there wasn't jack shit in here. Wonder if I gotta get up there. Or is that part of Thornwood? Or Thornwood was back there. Fuck, my brain is already soup, chat. My brain is soup, dude. I think they also might have nerfed this this spell, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember. Yeah, R's to drink my juice. A little magic juice. Yeah, get rinsed, idiot. Oh, free magic juice potion? Fucking based. Fucking based. Alright. Yeah. Die. Yeah, get rinsed, moron. Got some money. Huge. So, yeah, chat. I don't know. Have any of you guys watched the Nosferatu remake, the 2024 one? Or I want to say it's 2024? Or was it 2025? I genuinely don't know. I just remember I really liked it. You know, it's kind of hard to think of where I'm thinking of like we gotta adapt this old goofy ass movie. How do we do that in a way where it doesn't suck? Turns out Robert Eggers is very good at that. Surprise, surprise. He actually kind of rules at it. Got some money, crisp. Yeah. We're gonna go with this little magic. Never seen it. It is very good. If you have Amazon Prime, it's free. I recommend checking it out. I recommend it. I guess just be weary that there is I guess like just make sure the kid is not in the room, because you do see some wieners. There are some wieners, and there is definitely some So I guess like sexual undertones. So probably not appropriate for the little one to be around for that. I would not recommend that part. But overall, acting is just fucking solid. Nosferatu, this like goofy looking monster. What this? I can't remember which Skarsgård it is, but old boy does a great job at making him pretty menacing. So I like that. I appreciate it. I remember I did this quest. Yeah. Yeah, I remember I did this in here. Fuck. I was hoping that would be part of this other thing. I can't operate this goddamn wheel. Was it Bill? I'm not sure. I don't remember off the top of my head which Skarsgård it was, but either way, one of them was Nosferatu, and did a great job. That plus the makeup is pretty good. Definitely menacing and intimidating and pretty gross. So solid. Gives you a solid feeling of kind of like menace and just overall just dread coming off of this guy. And I think they really nailed it with the tone. So, you know, I honestly, I fuck with it. I fuck with it pretty hard. Oh, Bill was it. Yeah, I have a feeling it was Bill Skarsgård. I'm not... Don't quote me. Don't you dare quote me. But I think it was him. I think it was him. Either way, though, completely solid. Get... I can't believe this goddamn monster. Die. Die, monster. Got a throwing knife? Goddamn right I did. I think that's a switch. I must have already activated it if I went through here. There's a little thing down there. I wonder. Wah, 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 wonder. That looks treacherous. As far as I know, I think this also like heavily reduces fall damage. I could be a liar. I gained a squirming godlet. Yes. Are we playing now? And yes, it was Bill. Okay. We're currently playing this little game called Delusion. It's a little indie title here, which, surprise, I tend to play quite a bit of those. This is very much like Morrowind. I have played it before on the channel, but it's been a while since we visited it, and I saw it kind of like sitting on my Steam stuff, just kind of on my desktop. I'm like, you know, it's been a while. Been a while since I could hold my head up high. It's been a while since I've said I'm sorry. This looks like an interesting landmark. Oh, yes. Okay, now we gotta take out the journal. Yeah, where the fuck? Yes. I remember you have to like manually update the journal when you come across something interesting. I think that's kind of neat. It's kind of neat. I kind of fuck with it pretty heavy. It's like, oh, I'm out here mapping the wastes. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been in here. It's trippy. Yeah, it is pretty trippy. Well, I played this game before on the stream, and while the gameplay isn't exactly super groundbreaking, it's not exactly winning awards for its innovative gameplay. what it makes up for is world building. And I think this game has like a very interesting, very weird world that I fuck with pretty heavy. Die, monster. I remember I was also kind of like a little wizard. Yeah, that's right. Die. Oh, that's right. I also got a bunch of lockpicks. Huge. There's also, is it this spell? Oh, no, that's a charm spell. There's also, I think it's an elixir where you take it and you get to see like secrets in the world or some shit. It was mainly used. I have 354 throwing knives. Why am I not using these? Holy shit. Why am I not using these? Oh my god. Okay, I gotta. Okay. There's a thing. Yeah. Wait, what the I don't even remember. I don't remember what I'm doing half the time. Chat, I'm fucked. Chat, I'm cooked, dude. Spells. Usables. I have an open slot. Yes, absolutely. We'll throw these on. Oh my god. Of course. We have 354 of the fucking things. We're drowning in these. Why would we not do that? Crazy. What's up, sexy? Yeah, what's good? And, you know, we're just we're over here, we're vibing, we're just living, dude. Old ruin key. Rusty old key found in deep ruin. Pageth is an old god with followers stretching back through the ages. Many of his ancient temples are said to still hold undisturbed treasures. Oh, I wonder if that key doesn't just apply to here. I wonder if that goes. But I do remember there's an old room where I just could not figure out for the life of me where that key was. I wonder if that was it. That could be cool. That would be absolutely Poggerino, bro. Fucking silly mode, some might say. I remember there was an elixir too where yeah, my spell cast is 100 because I'm a god. I don't know what this does. That allows to entice more powerful foes. The goblin. Oh yeah, that's what that does. The weightless glove helps negate fatigue. Oh, that's right. There's also like some weird mechanic where like, yeah, interesting. Sexual misconduct ban. How very dare, yeah. You know what? Well, let's throw that on because we're doing a bunch of wandering here. Highlight lore objects. Actually, you know, that kind of rules. I kind of like that. Yeah, well, it was very funny because we had come across that person, right, the other day, where they were like, we had switched to just chatting, and we had an interesting time. We had a real weird time very quickly. That devolved rather fast, I would say. That was kind of wild. Gained ammunition. Thank fucking God. We had no ammunition, bro. We were cooked. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Somebody gotta do it. We had joined just chatting the other day, and we had a weird time where, like, within the course of just like a little bit, we had one person who was an artist, you know, just like, even though being told several times like no soliciting, they're like, yeah, can I still get like your Instagram real quick? I'm like, no, die. And then they tried hopping into another account and just be like, no, bro, I wasn't gonna sell you anything for real though, like, For real though, like, can I get your Instagram? Like, no! What fucking part of this aren't you getting? This is kind of crazy. So yeah, turns out just chatting streams are for slop. Kind of wild. And then the third person that came in was like, hey, where are you from? You're handsome. Do you have a girlfriend? And I was like, all right, chill. Relax. Look at, I mean, speaking of sexy, look at this tree. God damn. Look at that thing jiggling. Come on, y'all. Commands to jiggling. Need some more ammunition. Die, monster. Okay, this isn't... Oh, I hit that. Okay. No, we still want the throwing knives. Die. There we go. Get rinsed. It's weird. Never had any of those types in just chatting. Maybe it's because of the mustache. No clue. Genuinely have no idea why. Very weird. But either way, that's... Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you why that is. Actually, you know what? Can we rearrange this in a way where it does not look like a person on Fent is doing this? What the fuck does the green do? Oh, boosts armor. Improves the potency of spells. I do like that. Terrifying bottled vision. Yes, let's drink that. That should be absolutely peak. The cartography notebook. I feel like I kind of want that. No, wait. I'm drunk. Not really. Nah, I don't really need that. What is this? I don't even know. Chat, I don't remember what any of this shit does anymore. Chat, I'm so cooked, bro. Chat, I'm so cooked. I don't know what any of this shit does, chat. Fiending for the Instagram, yeah. I think the model spooked him. It must have. Something must have happened. Oh, okay. So it's an exploding flask. I don't really need any more offensive options, considering we're already kind of a fucking powerhouse. So we got that. Let's put the notebook there, and then let's put the compass here. We're gonna be explorers, chat. We're gonna be so cool. Actually, turns out your face was too risible for just chatting the handle. True. I can't help it that I look this dashing all the time. I'll make up the rules. Ring of the Snake renders the wearer immune to poison. These trinkets are much prized by Reavan politicians, especially around election time. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Must be good in Russia too. Powerful. Yeah, bro. Don't like getting poisoned. Just chatting is for gooners yearning there to message to be seen amongst the thousands for the streamer to be like, ha, yeah. Listen, if I had some fat titties, right, I could really mash these puppies together in like a low-cut tank top. Oh, bro. Bro, you know how many gooners I would have? Like, I wouldn't even have the camera on my face. It'd just be my fat milkers just sitting there. Now, I'm not saying that, like... I'm not saying that, you know, the ladies who stream or whatever have an easy time of it. Because, I mean, obviously, they're going to have problems with gooners and weirdos just popping in. You know, being annoying and causing problems. But I'm just saying I would make at least a bit more money. That's all I'm saying, dude. I need these puppies working. I need some fat sweater cows to actually just do my job for me, dog. Next time, make the category retro and argue that you're old enough to be a retro. Yes. I mean, I am old enough. I am 32. So I'm basically, I'm about like 3 years away from collecting my retirement, and I'm ready to go. Why not? It don't matter. Fuck it. I do kind of like up here too, like you hear like the wind howling and like whistling a bit more, like you're really high up. It's a nice subtle little detail. But I think that's neat, chat. I think that's cool. Nothing's stopping you from doing that anyways, man. There are people who will pay. I mean, Monster Boy, you may be onto something here. You very well may be onto something. Maybe that is what I gotta do. I mean, there's a bit of hair there, but man, I can Oh, I need a strength of 7? How about a strength of this? Fuck! Man. What is my strength at? If I'm at 6, I need to go and level up. I am nowhere. I am nowhere close to level 7, chat. I am the wisest man that has ever existed on the face of this planet. I am a 10 when it comes to my wizarding skills. However, I am lacking when it comes to the gym. Terrible. Embarrassing. Look at this 3 might loser over here. Okay, so we are not cracking these open at any point in the near future. That ain't gonna work. That is not gonna work, chat. It is not ideal. Let me tell you. I'm an ambitious caster. I've died 4 times. Beers drunk 5. Peak. Entice level. Oh, okay. Interesting. Huh. That's cool. Oh. Lots of neat little stats there. Fat milkers and a mustache, sign me up. Yeah, see? You guys are starting to figure it out. You guys got this going. You guys got this all figured out. Maybe that's just what I need to do. Maybe I need to get myself some badass titties. That's what I need to do. Apparently, happy closer to the year 2050 than... Oh, closer to the year 2050 than to 2000 day. Hell yeah. Look at that, chat. We've done it. We're closer to 2050 and we're closer to things still not changing at all. Woo! Huge for the account. Massive for the account of absolutely nothing good happening ever. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I am so excited for nothing to get better or to change at all for the next 25 years. Hell yeah. I'm ready for things to remain fucking bad all the time, baby. Huge. So... Oh. Oh, there's an achievement for using that. I haven't used it yet. That's cool. That rules. I like it has a own little animation. I like you got this little compass. I think that's cool. That's neat to have on tool belt. Yeah, yeah. This is a very specific holiday we got going on, but you know what? Why not? I'm here for it. This holiday rules. Fuck it. So now I have to remember. Yeah, I came down through here. Right. Yeah. I gotta pop my blue drink. As I was born in 2000, I'm officially closer to 50 than to birth. True. You are so I do find it interesting that, you know, you were born in the year 2000 and conveniently 1 year later the Twin Towers were hit. Interesting. Chat, do we think that Red caused 9/11? I'm not saying that she did, but I have yet to see proof to say that, like, she didn't do it, and I don't know. I'm not sure. Anti-status coming soon. Yeah. Yeah, if Joe's got the unk status, absolutely you got anti-status like creeping up on you real quick. You're getting closer to 30. So now we can just kind of look at you and just kind of be like, yeah, hit 30. You're gonna be old, then we can start calling you Auntie for the stream. That'll be sick. That'll be peak. Actually, it was 9 months after your due date. Well, see? This, I don't know what this proves, but it sure does prove something. It proves something, and I don't know what it is. Fuck. Oh, yeah, I forgot. This place also has a lot of the squirming godlets or whatever that you can pick up. I gotta make that jump, chat. Yeah, I'm now convinced that Red did 9/11. There's no way that it didn't happen. Fucking chat, I'm so bad. Chat, I'm cooked. There's no verticality to the jump. It's just speed. You just gotta go fucking. Oh, Jesus Christ. What? Oh, god damn it! I'm so bad. I also need to brew some potions. Fun fact: I was due mid-January. Was born 12/31. You just squeaked by just that little bit. You're just like, no, I can't be born in 2001. That's cringe. 9/11 happens this year, and they're like, wait, what's 9/11? What happens on 9/11? You're like, that's a little secret for you guys to know later. That's a little secret for me and you. Interesting. This child has the secrets to 9/11 built into her DNA. We need to know. Yeah, I got the little goblet. Nom, 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 nom. Huge for the account. Got some iron ore. Peak. These little statues. I remember there is significance to this statue. A hidden cave! Modest treasure? Peak? I didn't even know, chat. That was awesome. Oh, wait. That's cool. Well, now I'm like, shit. What other parts of the world am I not seeing? And like, I would never have guessed that there was a secret passage here. Unless it's shown by like this weird statue. Because I remember that's like one of the old gods. Some wacky shit. It ruined everything. No one can make their flight? Absolutely. Yeah, no one could make their flight at all. Shit was bad. All of 9/11 happened. Thanks, Obama. Why didn't you stop 9/11? Why did you, Obama, personally cause 9/11? Reveal your secrets. Hollowed out tree. Erudite Academy. Why do I... Okay, that's completed. An airship cove on the western edge of the Endless Realm, the Emberian. Camping in the forest of the west near a giant rusty turbine. Oh, God. Camping in the forest to the west near a giant rusty turbine. Unless I am old and cringe, I do not know where this giant rusty turbine is. Though I'm sure I would know it if I saw it. However, I am what they call bad at things. This has been known. In the sky, a turbine? No? I don't know. Like this thing? Or is it this thing? You know what? We have tools. There's that little airship that's fucking around. So I looked at it for a solid 20 seconds. Probably. I swear, I have no clue. There. Yeah, that doesn't fucking help! That's a town. Yeah, that's a town of Hallowtown. I hate it when people are like, it's there. I don't know where there is. Turn 180 and look up. Is it that thing? I have no idea. It sounds like it's... Well, I need an airship for that. And I don't have an airship. I don't know where to get one from. They tell me that there's some sort of license I have to get from somewhere, and I have no fucking idea. But they said it was in the woods to the west.
You know what? This is not funny. This is for hardcore stuff.
Shopkeeping the Emporium of Oddities. The Emporium of Oddities is in Hollowtown, I believe. I think she is camping in the forest of the west near a giant rusty turbine. So, I'm assuming... We're assuming here. We're making big fucking assumptions that it's going to be in the west in the forest. This whole island is a forest. So, like... Okay. All right. So if we're talking, I'm guessing we're going to have to go over here and try to look for a giant rusty turbine. That's what I'm assuming. Ancient Wiccan artifacts built long ago for the world rend only want to supply. Marked important Wiccan ritual sites. That is only a theory. Often disguise the truth of things with powerful magic. It's incredibly hard to tell for sure. So, and I have a feeling, because there are also potions that you can drink to see, like, the truth or something. There is some clockwork tea. Yeah, clockwork tea, foul booze, which you know, that's pretty interesting. Poison, truth potion. Yes, that's what it is. Chat, it's real. Okay, so I do like that. Okay, that's good. I do like the fact that they tell you. They're like, okay, when you see these little statues, you can pop one of these potions and you're good. You'll see the real shit. You'll see the real shit, chat. Okay, so it's good that I talked to that guy because I would not have remembered that little detail. I remember I stole his shit upstairs because he's a bum. He didn't need it anyways. I apologize for getting loud there. I just get salty. So again, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to blow up on you. Okay. What the fuck is... Oh, it's saving. I'm like, oh god, what's happening? Get louder? I can always get louder. I can always get louder. Oh yeah. I will need one room. Save. So now I'll respawn over there. This game also takes a very this game takes like a very old school approach when it comes to traveling too. Like you gotta travel. You gotta do that shit. And the save points will restore your mana, but not your health and all that. Yeah, I desperately need one of them airships though. I'm sure you rather expensive. Do not trade vessels for anyone. I want to get my own airship. I need it. Fuck. Okay. Thank you for reminding me to hydrate. I shall do so. Yeah, like 4 Group had flights scheduled for when I was due, but because it was like 3 weeks-ish early, no one was on time. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, the whole 9/11 thing, that was kind of a big deal. Turns out that made a lot of people very upset very quickly. No one liked it. It was quite bad. It was not a fun time. Oh yeah, this guy had some wacky shit going on. I remember this. Yeah, he wanted... Yeah, now he's a skeleton. It says it's owned by him, but the thing is, bro, it's like, I don't know. Nothing seems to happen. I don't... I'm sure there's something that I need that'll go with that, and I don't know what it is. It's going to fuck with me, chat. It's gonna fuck with me, I guarantee it. My brain can't handle it. I need to know the secrets. Want to upgrade... Oh yeah, that's right. You gotta go to this thing. That's right. I do like this sword. To make it Emberian, costs 3 of these things? Fuck me. Yeah, it's fucked up. I like how she's standing on a little, like, wooden box, too. That's funny as shit. There's a little goblin picture. I might need to come back and rob them later for... No real reason other than me being a shitter. That's kind of the main purpose why I want to do it, but that's just me. Oh yeah, that's a little alchemy thing. So this Death's Veil. Traveler becomes cursed in the Underlands. Their corpse may be host to this fungi. Said the properties herb can change based on the personality of the deceased host. Yeah, yeah, it's like a mushroom that like sprouts out of a brain. I remember that's kind of wild. It's really cool. This and this. Yeah, that creates that. Is it jitter seed in this? That creates a truth potion. I do want to make a few of those. No. It's this and what the fuck is it? Yes, is. I got a mana max, chat. This is quite real. Then jitter seed and eye of Pagath? That's poison. No. 'Tis not what I want. An unknown item. A weak spirit. Okay, it's like, hey, you didn't combine anything that was worthwhile, you idiot. I think that's fun. 2 eyes of Pagath. What does that make? Makes health potions? Sure. I have a lot of these, but I don't know. This guy's charging a lot for this stuff. I don't think I care much for that, friend. Well, I'll sell 15 of them. I don't need that many. I do like this other stuff. Even the junk stuff I can sell for some money. I can make some dank cash though. You know what? I can sell a bunch of these. Yeah, give me that shit. I always need magic. I'm a magic boy. I gotta make my stuff. Wait, thought I just bought some. Oh, I did. Well, I don't have a lot. It's fucked up. I know there's a bed in here too. Is this the person who sells the weird shit? Why, yes, I have. She's quite talkative. How many people are seen her striding around the antique armor? She came to the shop, looked to determine that the Emberian equipment of hers. She's very tight-lipped about it. Where can I find her? Not quite nosy like that. She just confessed that the luxuries of the town were not to her liking, though she wouldn't say more on the matter. But after she left, I could see her out of my window, making her way back. She strode into the forest to the west of Hallowshire. Of course, with her interest in all things Emberian, I'd wager she'd taken an interest in that small ruin in the forest, the one with the old rusty turbine that you can see rising from the trees. Oh, but I shouldn't be telling you this. Customer confidential. Yeah, you fucked up. It's kind of your problem, bro. Oh, that's right. Yeah, what does this do? The false monstrance? So wire formed to entice deeper fervor and ferocity. Oh, so when you entice people, they get a little silly. I would like this. Sell that shit. Yeah, I remember I did really want that that union pass. I believe that'll let me. I don't know if that will for sure let me. I don't know if that'll let me get the airship or not. I think that's part of it. You. Yep. Gain a buff. Remember, this is a safe place to rest, and this place absolutely rocks. So they did say, okay, from this guy's thing, right? He said, I remember correctly. He said to the fucking west. No. To the west. That way. Okay, I can't see jack shit. That giant like sea monster that's floating in the sky, that thing is terrifying. I don't like that. But it is over in this direction. So, from this lighthouse mentioned, Soy Point. Now we can goon over this thing. Okay. Okay, to the west, there's a ruin with a rusty turbine. Small ruin, rusty turbine poking up over the trees, he said. Correct? It's over in this direction somewhere. Somewhere. Can't be that. Right? No, that's like a building. We were up over there, so it's definitely not it. Poking up over the trees. Boy, that's not clear, is it? Is it that? There's... Chat, there's no way. Chat, there's no way. Right? There's no way. That's more like a northwest. I don't think it matters that much, right? That's pretty far out there. Music's bopping, though, let me tell you. Like a little mine there. We were just over here. Wait. Is that it? Is that it? Yeah, I think we might have found it. I think we found it. But it looks like the only way to get to it is by going to like the northwest towards here and then cutting across these little islands. Okay? I think we found out where we're supposed to go. Now, I guarantee I will get lost along the way, and everyone will hate me and think that I'm cringe. More than normal, which is completely fair. This is normal. This will happen. I guarantee it. Nice free buff, idiot. We just have to go way out here. So I remember... Yeah, it was like out here. Cast my little spells. Yeah, this looks correct. And this is... Am I looking... Oh, this must be an area I haven't been to before. Could explain why... I don't know, shit. Iberian ruins. There was literally a sign pointing to it. Alright. There's the... Chat, there was literally a sign pointing to the Iberian ruins. I'm not okay. I'm very upset by this. I see there's a bridge over here, but I see there's something we can pick up. I swear I'm okay. There's nothing wrong. Definitely not upset at all with myself for being bad and wrong all the time. Bro, it's rough out here. Hard out here for a pimp, you know? Tough. It's not easy. Die. Gain some ammunition. That's cool. I just want to see a magazine for like a gun. Why can't why can't I have a gun? Why can't I'm just a little guy. Why can't I have a gun, dude? This game's fucked up. Yeah, get parried, moron. I still like the goblins all look so weird, and I do like their aesthetic. I think they're really cool. Ow, it's a homie. Yeah, mana potion. Oh, I'm bad. I'm terrible at video games. Die, monster. Man, there's some wacky shit going on here. So chat, how was your weekend? Anyone here doing anything wild or interesting? You guys get pregnant, or what's the deal? Did you get someone pregnant? These are very important details. Someone has to know. I'm just a silly little guy living out here, you know? That's all I'm doing. Oh, there was like a cooldown. I'm gonna say that to prevent myself from being feeling bad. Did I wait? It's because I sold a few of these means they came unequipped for my hotbar? Weird. Very strange, chat. Well, there's like a little bridge over there. Now I have to look. I have to know. A little thing. He has 6. Please, chat. Massive for the account. Huge, some might say. Gain some fine ore, yeah. Some damn fine, baby. Gotta get some of that money. Yeah, no, this was a fairly chill weekend, and I'm you know what, I'm completely fine with that. Plus, I got some time off coming up. I know this week I only have 3 days of work, and I am happy about that. So I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday I have off, and then because your boy takes like no time off of work ever, I was like, you know what? You know what? Let's take a let's take the Monday off as well. I was like, you know what? I would like a little extra time off. And I know during that time I'm not just gonna be like sitting here picking my asshole like usual, right? Instead, what I wanted to do with that time, I wanted to like kind of not only touch some more grass, I wanted to take another little hiking trip. And I also wanted to I also wanted to get some work done on the Fly Night project. I wanted to finalize the script, and I wanted to start the editing process. That's what I wanted to do. Ooh. Got some money. Summon Joe to the south. I wish, except my my car says like, hey, you gotta replace, you know, probably some CV shafts and the rear drive shafts. So that's gonna be some cash, and probably the brakes too need to be done. My car definitely needs a bit of work. So a long, like 12+ hour trip might be a little tough to do. The woman stands in full armor as she tinkers with an assortment of junk. Her head snaps around as you approach. Looks like you've lost, wanderer. If you value your neck, I'd be lost somewhere else. I'm looking for... Wait, you're the Emberian, right? She turns to you, grimacing. She shoulders her greatsword with a clang. Another bounty hunter. Oh, she's not fucking around. That's a big sword. Alright, this chick is serious. Another bounty hunter. As I told the last of you sods, I don't sail with the dark stars and no more. But I can cleave you in two all the same. Well, I want your help. At your head. Well, some head is welcome too, but I mean... You feel her gaze as she grips her sword. Oh yeah? And why exactly would you need little old me? If I don't find Vela, I'm dead. I'm looking for Vela. We've got to stop her. Hearing Vela's name, she flinches. Vela? I'm done with that devil, you hear? And if you want to stop her, be my guest. Cut her to pieces, sail a sky ship into her corpse. Do it with my blessing, but I'll have no part of it. But I thought you and Vela were comrades. It also kind of seems like she's a little scared of her. Seems like, what are you, scared? I'm pulling like the middle school bully approach. What are you, chicken? Bark, 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 bark. Just gonna get like real immature on her for no reason. Ha! Scared? She leans towards you, sword scraping against armor. Damn right I'm scared. And you should be too. Do you think she got her reputation with stern words? I've seen her at a tavern full of ruffians with her good arm behind her back. I've seen her slice off the head of a void beast without breaking a sweat. I've seen her square up to a god. But she was also more than all that. She was a sister to me. I owe my life to that girl. She's such a devil. What? Yeah, what happened to you guys? She sighs. She found something. Before then, I thought, maybe we could really make the world a better place. But then, we found it. Untouched for hundreds of years. Map. Buried in some Emberian tomb that pointed to something impossible. I told her to leave it. To not put her faith in ancient cursed things. She promised me. But she led us to our doom anyway. Vale plunged the dark stars beneath the clouds with our best ships, our flagship and galleon both, in pursuit of an Emberian artifact that was more likely to end the world than save it. On that day, she was not my sister. As captain of the Black Goblin, I told my crew to fire upon their comrades. We splintered the hull of Vela's ship with our cannons before we boarded and clashed swords. It was mutiny. Fratricide. Her fists clenched tight, trembling. While I stalled her plans that day, couldn't stop her. She twists her mouth into a grim smile. Never could. Interesting. Yeah, this Vela chick sounds like... She sounds cool. Maybe I should join her and kill you. Maybe you're the problem. Maybe we could throw you in the cargo hold on an airplane? Yeah, maybe. That wouldn't be bad. Like, throw me into one of those, like, pet carriers. Fuck it. That sounds awesome. What's Vela trying to find? Something called the Cradle. Buried deep in the Underlands. What it actually is, we don't know. But if Vela's right, it could be used to alter the very language of the cosmos. That means she could end poverty, suffering, even death itself. But she's more likely to end the world. The Emberians were known to meddle with forces they couldn't control. She's a damn fool for chasing their accursed dreams. You have to finish what you started. She laughs. I could not defeat her with a galleon of hardened mercenaries. What makes you think I would try again now? With naught but you. No, that chapter of my life is over. I will not chase that woman's dream anymore. Not to help or hinder. I have a pilgrimage of my own to tread. My own answers to find. Will you at least answer my questions? I'll hear them. Can't promise to give them an answer. Is it true you're a real Emberian? She flashes a cynical smile. You're looking... If you're asking if I'm a 400-year-old immortal who's been lugging my sword around the sky realms, I'll have to disappoint you. But there is some truth to those rumors. I know my way around these old Emberian ruins. Some even feel like home. And yes, this is authentic Emberian armor. Pneumatics intact. The suit stopped a direct cannonball in the siege of Malavia. Even if I did shit blood for I did forget that sometimes like this game has some actually genuinely like pretty funny writing. I think that was part of it. I think it's all making sense again. I remember in that talk with that with the old man that we found, like that conversation with him was like really cool. And I forgot this game has some doses of humor in here that I really do appreciate it. They don't make this a funny haha, Marvel ass game, but the times where they sprinkle that humor in, I genuinely enjoy. I've met with Basalt. He's helping me find Vela. The old sea dog's still going, eh? I half thought he drowned himself in mushroom grog. To tell the truth, I always respected the man. He was with us from the beginning, and I don't think the Dark Stars would have got far without him. What are you looking for? She chuckles to herself. Huh. For a long time, I've had the strangest dreams of impossible cities that no mason could build, which twinkle with 1,000 tiny stars. I want to know if my dreams are real. And where would you find your answer? There's another Emberian ruin here, in the Oneric Isles, even bigger than this one. But without the right key, it's sealed shut. I could try to riz her up with a charm. Yo, huge! And where would I find this? This type of key is rare. I paid a good sum of money for mine at that shop with the crystal spire, Hollowtown. If you're thinking of following in my tracks, I'd think twice. That old Emberian ruin up by Rustford is likely full of perils. You'd only get yourself killed. Interesting. She nods. Maybe I can help you. Ha! And what makes you think I'd need your help? I can handle myself just fine. She smirks. Something makes me think you won't give up easily. But I won't be staying here long. And for your own sake, don't bother following me. The place I'm headed for isn't for the faint of heart. And if you try to track me down, only have another foolish death on my conscience. Besides, without one of these, she holds up an ancient Emberian key, you won't be getting very far. So sod off and leave me in peace. Fair enough. Yeah, this game is pretty great. Bro, I gotta get up extra early to fill construction equipment tomorrow. Rip in pepperonis, my guy. That's terrible. Well, that sucks. I rip in pepperonis to Santa, dude. Huh. Oh, so it's that. He goes into here. Well, she did tell me exactly what it was. But that is cool. Okay, so at least we got this, right? So we do have the Emberian ruin that we found. That's fine. Like, I should be at work at 5 a.m. earlier. Oof, that sucks, dude. Sorry to hear that. You have the hot Cheetos? Hell yeah. I'll enjoy there, cousin. As for my weekend, I had the 2 boys with me. They kept me very busy. Oh, I bet. Oh, I bet they had you absolutely going, dude. Well, as long as it was like the good kind of busy and not the kind where like you are like pulling your hair out just trying to figure out how to juggle all these things at the same time, then that should be fine, man. I don't know what kind it was, but I hope it was the good one. And 2 boys, you say? I know you got the one there that was related to the other kid. I don't want to say his name on stream here, but I know there was the one little boy. Was there a second one? It wasn't the worst thing ever. I can't imagine doing that myself, though. Oh yeah, imagine. That's probably pretty dang difficult to juggle there, brother. Okay, so part of that quest, right? So the Emberian. You spoke to the Emberian who refused to help you. She's headed to the Emberian ruins in Rustburg with the keys she purchased from a shop in Crystal Spire. You should find the shop. And she said she found this. Man, there's quite a few. She did tell me, right? There was, I don't know if there's like a chat log or something I can view. I'm not sure. These are key items. Interesting. Yeah, both boys were related to our last foster daughter. Okay, thing 1 and thing 2. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just wasn't sure if there was a second one there. Well, you know, hopefully they get along. You know, I know how kids can sometimes just really kind of butt heads there, just not get along like a couple of fucking billy goats, but. As long as they were being good, you know, for the most part. I mean, they are kids. So, as long as they were being cool. One kid definitely has a little ADHD. Just a little sprinkling of it as a treat, you know? Just a little sprinkling, dude. You know? Actually, you know what? I'm pretty close to this thing. I'm just gonna be in dialogue anyways. I got that passport. I wonder if I can get into there. I don't know if this is the Apostatic Union. Greetings. This here bridge leads to the Kingdom of the Endless. Nasty place full of shuffling corpses, it is. Bridge is closed. Unless you're the bearer of a genuine Apostatic Union passport. So if you've not got one, get lost. Passport. Oh. Seal looks good. I'm not seeing any signs of a magical forgery. Yep, looks like you can pass. Oh, chat. There's a new realm. I don't want to get too distracted though, so we should go back to the shop. So at least we've unlocked that little path there. So we got to go back to Hollow Town. So let's pop our little spell here. Get some free Paradoxicus. Am I going the right way? I think I am. Yes, I am. Okay. He had to fix his bike a little. I was teaching him how ratchets work, and holy fuck. Yeah, I mean, like, teaching kids about tools, I'm sure like it's probably a mix of like disinterest, because it's like the kids generally don't care. It's like, yeah, that's nice, I don't care how the ratchet works, just fix my bike, bozo. I want to go and bike, and I want to like jump off stuff. that's all they care about. They don't give a shit how the ratchet works. They just want to do the cool bike stuff. But I get it. He's a little cook just like us. Oh yeah, dude. We are al dente. We are done. Fucking zipped, zooted, gone, dude. It's bad. Bad out here. No, can't get. Gotta cut through the tavern. Oh? Oh, that's right. Yeah, good. Get out this way. Good. Oh, man, you don't know the half of it. He sort of has some sort of trauma response where he runs and hides when he gets mad. Yeah, poor kid. Poor kid, man. That sucks. Poor little buddy got the flight instinct and fight or flight. Well, I guess in some ways, I don't know. I don't know if it's necessarily better, but it's just a different response to it. It's probably better that he doesn't have the fight response to when he gets mad because, oh boy, that caused a lot of issues. But, yeah, kid's already had a rough time, you know? Hopefully he's doing a little bit better. FYI, he's actually interested in the ratchet. Oh, that's cool. Hey, look at that. That's like the opposite of me, where I only cared about playing GTA Vice City and Halo. So I did not give a shit how the brakes on a car worked or how tools worked. I just wanted to eat brownies and play video games. That's all I give a fuck about. But now as an adult, I'm like, wow, tools are actually rad. I like these things. These things are cool. I've done a 180, you know. Turns out you can like both. You can like video games and tools. Pretty good. Solid. Welcome to the Emporium of Oddities. Yes, I'm looking for an Emberian key. Looking for Emberian antiques, are we? Well, you certainly come to the right place. I have a small collection of bits and pieces, from the relatively modest, he holds up a rusty piece of junk, to the downright exquisite, he holds up another piece of junk. It's with this rusty junk. He stammers, affronted. Why, I'll have you know that these are priceless artifacts, created by legendary Emberian blacksmith factories before the world end. We will never see the likes of such craftsmanship again. Yes, but what actually are they? Well, this one is some type of component. And this here, well, this is clearly an elaborate type of metal rod. As I said, priceless. I need a key to a nearby ruin. Yes, I often get requests for keys. There are plenty of old Emberian ruins that, despite being hundreds of years old, have proved impervious to spelunkers and scavengers, so would-be treasure seekers pin their hopes on a key. But there are innumerable old keys and innumerable old doors. As I tell most budding tomb raiders, actually opening one would be a matter of astounding luck. Although, there was a woman that came by not long ago who seemed to know exactly what she was looking for. I know who he's talking about, but like, I know what you're up to, old man. Video game and tool. This is true. About town, she seems to be known as the Emberian. People seem to think that she's a relic of that time herself, which, of course, is pure tattle. She does seem to be an avid collector, though. The suit of armor she wears, I've never seen such a well-preserved relic. It outshines anything in my humble collection, that's for certain. What did she buy? She bought a key. She described its kind in a very specific detail. You know what the key unlocks? Ha! If I did, I would have closed shop and gone off to use it long ago. Though, in all honesty, I have often wished to test my collection of keys' Emberian structure to the east of Hallowshire. Oh, there's one to the east of Hallowshire! Not just to the fucking west! Alright. If the surrounding town wasn't teeming with bandits. Son of a bitch. Perfect idea, I know. Yeah. It's better to duck than duel, true. It's not it's nice to not need either. That's also true. I think part of his interest is he's never had a father figure. Well, that's sad. Well, hopefully, you know, you can be a positive male role model. Men need these things. Men need a positive male role model. I had one at home. Again, I just didn't give a fuck about tools or learning how to do anything because my dumb kid brain was all about, yeah, Dad, that's nice. I actually don't care how the saw works. I don't care how the brakes work. I don't care how any of this works. I will hold the flashlight, and I will do it wrong, and you will get mad at me for it. But I just want to go inside and play Halo. Yeah. But I seriously though, I hope the kid. I'm glad he at least has the curiosity where he's willing to learn that stuff, and hopefully he has a positive outlook, and hopefully he stays engaged and curious in positive ways. So. I hope the kid does all right. Or give the child Conker's Bad Fur Day and get him in every trouble known to man. True. Oh, East? I thought you said West. I know. I believe it was very positive. Every time he started to cry, I drop kicked him. That helps. It turns out with kids, if you drop kick them hard enough, you will get them to stop crying. Eventually, just hitting them hard enough will cause them to shake and rattle loose parts of their brain where it's like maybe they'll just lose the ability to cry. I don't know what'll happen. Brain damage is crazy. Shit just randomly happens. Can you tell me about the Iberian ruin? Well, it's been sitting there since before the world end, of course. As far as I'm aware, the town of Rustburg grew up around it, as people tried to prise it open and plunder its treasures. But they never succeeded. Iberian metal is inscribed with cipher, after all, to make it nearly impenetrable. Eventually, the town was destroyed in the God War for harboring Wiccans. It's been home to all sorts of scoundrels and ruffians ever since, but I sincerely doubt they've had better luck with the Iberian ruins. You have another key? I want to buy one. Rummaging around in a box of assorted metal parts. Aha! You're in luck, my friend. This Iberian key seems remarkably similar to the one I sold not long ago. Of course, what with this one being so high in demand, I couldn't let it go for less than 20 coins. 20? You said yourself, it probably won't work. Yeah, we're dabbing like it's 2016, baby. We're hitting him with that charm. I suppose you're right. Tell you what, just this once, you can have it free of charge. But if by some miracle you do find some treasure with it, let me take it off your hands for a fair price, of course. Personally, I've always wanted to test in those Iberian ruins up past Rustburg. So they're really laying it on thick. Probably because they realized I was stupid. And then it took me forever to find something that was pretty clear. They're like, hey, dumbass, the thing is over here. It is up by this area. It is surrounded by bandits. It is to the east. It is near Rustburg. I mean, they need to do it with me. I'm stupid as shit. Again, chicken breast brain over here, just smooth. I have a hunch my previous customer had the same idea. Alright, so does he have anything new? This is the selling. I do like all this stuff, and I really don't want to get rid of it. So I do have that. I already have the passport. Now, is the passport something I have to buy all the time? Is it like a one-time use? Like I buy the passport? Actually, I kind of need to know. Because I don't really want to keep buying passports if I fucking don't need to. Oh, maybe it is a one-time use. Maybe it is a one-time use. Oh, maybe it's not necessarily a key item. Maybe it's a consumable that you have to use when you do that. Huh. I was gonna say, why would they let me buy several passports? That seems like a money trap. I'm not fully sure how that system works. I might have to fuck with it some other point. Oh, I guess I had better... So to the east. So it's off in that direction. So she said it was in the shop with the tower. So I wonder if I can rest, right? I wonder if I can rest and come back and sneak my way up into there to do something. I think she said there's something in the tower, or maybe she just told me how to get the key was from this guy. Chat, I don't remember. What did she say? I remember I charmed her to give up some info, but I don't recall off the top of my head what she said it did. Scruffy cap, union furnishings. Ah, right. Guess the good thing is when I see those boys who are 8 and 9, I see how much further along my own daughter is, and it kind of confirms how good I'm doing. Hell yeah. Well, I'm happy to hear that, man. That's awesome. Those boys still wear pull-ups to bed. Really? Really, at 8 and 9? Jeez, poor kids. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, those kids must have had a real rough time if that's the case. That's, jeez, poor kids. What have I got equipped here? Oh, that's why. That's why my charm is 85. Yeah, no wonder I'm crushing it, dude. Yeah, I think these are probably the best. An ingenious device for the handling of lockpicks will prevent lockpicks from breaking if the attempt nearly succeeds. Okay, I don't know what. So I'm assuming if that's like a plus or minus 1 in either direction. So say if like, it would maybe like a -1. So it's like, if you succeed on a 4 and you roll a 3, it's like, now you're fine. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if part of that is trauma or the parents not giving a shit. If I had to guess, probably a little column A, little column B. You know, it's probably one of those things. But yeah, that sucks. Either way, I feel bad for those kids. Jesus Christ, they don't deserve that. They don't deserve that. That's fucked up. More stamina. I would say, you know what? Now that I think about it, I'm like, I don't really need health. Stamina is kind of the way to go. That's barters. Kind of. That ring gives me increases barter. No, I want spells, bro. I want a critical cast, dude. So let me take a little naparoonie up here. Barred from the other side. I am so desperate to find out how to get in here. That's gotta be a little rascal. I think that's what it is. I need to know how to get in. Let me in. Yeah. Oh, ain't shit in there. That's fine. They did like my cooking though, which made me feel good. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Again, it's nice when like, it's nice when you feel appreciated. that like, hey, I did something for them, and you know, people liked it. Why it's like I do like this here streaming, right? Sure, I don't have the largest little fucking group here. I don't make the most money of it, but I enjoy doing it because you know what? I do make some people laugh. I make some people you know, make some people have a fun time when they come in here and watch. And you know what? That's fine with me. But even if it's only a handful of people, I don't care. I'm having fun just doing it. I'm having fun just doing this, you know? So, I wonder... I'm gonna wait till nighttime, and I'm gonna go check out that place. I'm gonna pop this again. Yeah, base chef. Absolutely based. Huge. Showed him how to make homemade taco seasoning. That does sound sick. Hell yeah. Well, that's awesome. Oh, that is pretty based. I mean, to be honest, it's really not. It's not that bad. Did I already take everything that I could from here? Probably did. I probably already went in here and raided the place. Damn it. You absolutely make people feel things. That is true. For better or worse, I make people feel things. Probably mainly negative things. Because, no, I'm a bit of a shitter. This is true. I have heard this before in the past. Turns out being a shitter has its ups and downs. People can like it or not at all. Sometimes they hate it. Wonder, misery, confusion, and anxiety. Yeah, that's probably an accurate way of putting it. Yeah. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Yeah, nice chest, dipshit. Modest treasure? Yeah. Yeah, nice modest treasure, idiot. Now it's my modest treasure. Suck it, nerd. Easy. Anger, bloodlust, horny, according to Derek. Those two bots. Yeah, apparently. No, I wasn't actually mad at him. If Monster Boy is still watching, brother, I love you. I just get a little loud and silly sometimes. It's not your fault. It's a me thing. This is why I enjoy my boy Corn. Corn is my guy. He's my boy. He kind of sits in a chair all day, and he's just like, "Hey, die." That's all he wants, you know. He's simple. He's honest. He's to the point. I got kicked out of a politics group today. Well, speaking about anger and bloodlust, yeah. I mean, that's a good way. Oh yeah. What did you do? Who did you piss off? Because I am willing to frame this as if it's only your fault, because it's probably the funniest. Wonder if that's the Emberian rune that you're talking about. No, I think that's something else. I imagine it probably looks like clockwork. And do I have the... Okay, I've been to Rustburg. Oh, I've already been through there. I think I was there just by, like, exploring, so... Okay, so at least I know where to go. Okay, so east. To Rustberg! I gotta do my little buff, though. I gotta do my little buff. So, pop this. Boop. Critical spell cast. I don't know what critical spell cast means. Maybe it just means it's just fucking better. I don't know. Just fucking. Brett. Jump over the fence. Thank you. Dude, we went hella fast on that one, chat. We're crazy. Basically, unless you agree with this admin, how could you dishonor a cow like this? Yeah, base. Unless you agree with this admin completely and want to contribute to her echo chamber, she labels you a troll and kicks you from the group. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. That does sound like Facebook politic groups. You're right. You pretty much nailed it completely. Yeah. Unfortunate, but considering you're technically a troll in some circles, she technically has a broken clock. Strike twice. It is quite possible she may be right in some regards. I love you, Santa. You're a shitter, but you know of your shitter nature and you embrace it. You are fully aware of your shitter nature, and you know this. Don't even try to argue that. Yeah, lockpick from killing a moth? Hell yeah. This item needs to grow back? Fuck you. I was actually really nice. Never called anyone a smooth-brained dumpster fuck or anything like that. I did argue some very philosophical things like, does the government own all the land? She did not appreciate the conversation. I think that's just a lack of like mental rigor and like genuine like curiosity in general. Like, okay, so here's the thing too, right? Like, now I do find it to be a good idea to theoretically talk with people with like varying different beliefs than you. Yeah, I can understand that. I can see that. But life has shown me in the recent past few years that arguing with a certain type of person is not worth your time in any regard. They are not worth your time. There used to be a time where you could have a discussion about politics and varying topics, right? And you could actually get like a good faith response and like a bit of a dialogue back and forth. Just that was possible, but for the past like what is it, like fucking almost 10 years, that has only gotten worse. That has gotten terrible. And I'm not saying it's like a both sides thing. I'm saying it's one side in particular that has taken any amount of ability to process or reason with a different varying opinion and then just shit their pants and cry when you don't like that you're not following their favorite cult leader. Not really understanding that. Sort of a troll, also a rascal, a little bit. Sort of a troll, sort of a relentless anti-conservative. Yes, based. As you should be, because you know, people should be not conservative, because I believe conservatism is the death of mental curiosity. I believe you don't like conservatism is exactly that. It's conservative. You're not really intellectually curious about things in the world around you. You've already kind of decided that like things were just better in the past and there's really nothing to think about in that regard. So it's just kind of like by definition, right? Now, I'm not saying that like some parts of the past weren't better, like, you know, union organization and stuff like that. That stuff was better, but there's also stuff in the past that was pretty bad. And not some, there's a lot that we don't need to revisit. And we certainly don't need to sacrifice the rights of some groups or whatever to try to achieve any of these goals. I think that's genuinely unhelpful. Oh, the Emberian key does... Oh! Oh, God! Oh, God! I didn't know it would do this! Okay, that light up there, I think that's on. Oh, shit. This is cool. I mean, again, chat, like, let's look at, like, appreciate the skybox. It's so cool. The fact that you can see all this. Pretty awesome. This game does look beautiful. I really dig its aesthetic. It's very colorful, very vibrant. Despite, like, not really being a high poly, like, photorealistic game, it is beautiful. I can excuse racism, but I draw the line at SOT terrorism. That mod probably, yeah, true. Most of them just do not care and haven't thought about what they're saying. Yeah, that's true. I find that way to be the case with a lot of, like, kind of your average person who doesn't, like, really think about politics or really think about, like, their stances on a lot of things. They've heard of these things, but they don't really have, like, a principled, coherent position on a lot of it. They just kind of... I don't know. They just kind of go off of vibes, and depending on which circles they're running in and who they're talking to, those vibes can be absolutely rancid. Those can be terrible. Die. Die. Get parried. Get parried. Yeah! Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. I'm gonna pop this real quick. And you know what? I'll pop a little magic potion too. Everyone in the club get tipsy. No. Oh, one of the posts I commented on before I got blocked was them talking about how they want stuff to go back to normal. And I'm like, what does that mean? Like, normal is extremely subjective. You know, it depends on what normal is. Like, normal for one person is not normal for another. So, like, it drives me nuts. There's, like, that, and when people say, like, oh, common sense, this and that, I usually find that to be a pretty good kind of, like, indicator as to whether or not, like, someone actually knows what the fuck they're talking about, because common sense for one person might not be common to another. And if they don't consider that and that kind of opinion, then that shows that they don't really have common sense. It's just a little bit of curiosity and a little bit, just a little thinking here. You know, I'm not asking for a lot from these people, but I think it came to a point where I could see that, like, there was just not... It's just not worth talking to them. Like, if they've already failed all these sniff tests, why am I going to keep sniffing, dog? I ain't a sniffer like that. Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is awesome. Okay. Definitely a very different aesthetic. Even different from, like, the Clockwork Kingdom and all that. Pretty rad. Oh. Oh, was that her? Yeah, that's her. She made it in here. Oh, that's cool. Hey, how you doing? The Iberian breathes heavily, leaning on her sword. I could tell you were a persistent one. Though I have to admit, I didn't think you'd make it in here. Still, you're lucky I got here first. These synthetics would have torn you limb from limb. She grins. I won't give up until you help me. Surprise! This is pure coincidence. Oh, I'm sure. This place has been sealed up for hundreds of years, and suddenly 2 key holders open up at the same time. Now, stay out of my way. Behind that door, there are answers I seek. I've just got to catch my breath. Interesting. I haven't seen... Wow. Is that a brain in that? Like an actual, like, human brain? Oh, wow. Weird. No, I'm gonna go poking around, lady. I know the answer though. They don't like brown people and gay people just not to exist publicly. Yeah, I mean that's ultimately the conclusion of their thoughts. But once you challenge them on that, they're like they're gonna say some shit like I'm not racist, but and then they proceed to say the most racist or sexist thing they can possibly think of. Very funny. Like, every time. Every time, dude. To be completely frank, I've got more conservative... I got some more conservative opinions, but human rights are a damn default. Minority rights, motherfuckers. Yes. And it's good to have... It's good and it's healthy to have, like, differing opinions and, you know? And all that stuff. That is good to have. But as long as you're willing to, like, engage with that thought process and, like, understand where you're coming from with it and where someone else might be coming from with their opinions, you're already doing far more than some of these other people are. Which I can appreciate. You know, even some of my close friends or whatever, I have differing opinions and thoughts on some certain things here, but, you know, I still get along with them. I still like some of my closest friends. I still have some deep differences with that kind of stuff, but I love them, and you know, at least they're willing to talk about this stuff, and I think that's good. Happy Pride, trans rights, y'all. Absolutely, incredibly based. Happy Pride, everybody. The Iberian kneels, head bowed, sagging beneath the weight of her armor. Body convulses. After a moment, realize she's quietly sobbing. Hearing you approach, she falls silent. Are you okay? You catch a faint smile. Not really. You know, she found me in one of these places. In one of those coffins. It was Vela. She was 8 years old. When she pulled me out of that machine, coughing up ancient fluids, I couldn't have been much older. Nothing to explain who I was, how I got here, just an inscription on the vat which read, Orlaith. So that's what they called me. I like how they have that name like revealed in the bottom text box after that too. Nice touch. And so I was born into this world. I was lucky. Vela's father took me in and schooled me like his daughter. But I never found anyone who could explain my strange birth. I never found anyone like me. I thought this place might be different from the others. I thought I might explain something. It's just another dead end. So you really are an Iberian. Who can say? Perhaps before the world end, I was raised by a loving family who thought I'd be safe here. Maybe I'm just a child of machines and magic. I'll never know for sure. I understand that now. But though none of those rusted tombs have given me answers, each one has fueled my anger. The Iberians threaded their needle through the world, altering its tapestry to their whims. And for what? The more I learn, the more I see their greed, their self-interest, their lust for power. And in the end, destroyed them. They destroyed our world. Scholars can debate over scant evidence for an age, but who doesn't feel the truth in their guts? 400 years ago, the Emberians called the world end with their feckless ambition. That is their legacy, and I feel the weight of their sins. Damn, that goes hard. Damn, this shit going through something. Time to debate cousin until she cries. Yeah, JK. Yeah. Differences on application of tax law and financial monitoring is politics and human rights are not a debate topic. Yeah, that's fair. I can understand that perspective. I can understand that. The Emberians are long gone and their guilt is not yours to bear. You are right. It should not be my guilt alone. It should burden us all. For we can see plainly as by starlight the injustice that was wrought upon the world. When such putrid histories repeat, do we not have a duty to act? This may be relevant to our discussion we were having just a minute ago. This little text box, right here, I think is, you know, that's pretty good. God damn, the writing in this game slaps. It does. It absolutely does. And this is why I say, like, this game is, I'm not sure if this game like went off and became like really successful or whatever, but I love the character writing. I love these moments. I love the world building. I love this kind of stuff about this. Like, you know, the gameplay is extremely simplistic, but the way that you have to like navigate and kind of like figure your way out through the world, and the character moments like this, genuinely really impressive with their writing. I like it a lot. All of this I said to Vela time and time again. So Vela betrayed your beliefs. He sighs. At first, I thought Vela would simply listen to me. We had often plundered harmless Emberian relics while leaving that which seemed unstable or dangerous. Why should this be any different? But the map we found and the artifact it promised, it rekindled something in her, passion and ambition that could not be quelled. She was determined to change the world, even if it meant dooming it. She unfurls her hands, staring at them. So what options do I have left, other than my sword? I spilled the blood of my friends, my family, and still, I failed. Oh, I can try to push her in this direction to be like, to try to side with Vela. Though I'm pretty sure, like, based on this conversation, her mind is like pretty firmly made up. Like, she does not want to help Vela. Like, she just does not want this to happen. Perhaps we can stop Vela without more bloodshed. Say that. So what? You want to sail over to the most notorious cutthroat in the Sky Realms and ask her nicely? She chuckles. I like it. I've survived more foolish plans. And I'm done sifting through rusty tombs anyway. Maybe if we really can stop her, this won't all have been for nothing. Settled then. She nods. I'll help you. I'm the only other person in the Sky Realms who saw the map Vela's following, so I know where to find her, but we'll need others. I heard you captured Vela's old fortress, the Blinding Light. I'll make my way there. Oh, and thank you. Man. See, and this is a cool visual too. Like, just in this one shot, right? Just in this one shot, we can see the differences of like aesthetic. Right? You have this like future, like even futuristic by maybe our standards. Like this like gritty, abandoned industrial science fiction magical realm with like a person who is like wearing like old knight armor and like a big like Zweihander sword, and you know, I think it works. This it fucks chat. It goes really well together, you know. I think this is just what happens when a determined ass writer is free from asshole producers. Yeah. Like Claire Obscure. Yeah, absolutely. No, I can agree with that. I could, yeah, I can agree with that. That makes sense. Music just fills the atmosphere of these designs so well. Yeah. Just kind of like this, like almost like charming, like haunting, just kind of, it's very, I don't know if it's subtle, but it's definitely like, it is kind of filling out the tone by kind of being like with a little bit of whimsy, but also just kind of giving you these like little sounds and bits that you hear along the way too. I guess it's hard for me to describe because I'm not exactly musically inclined, but it's really good. It does great for like an ambient soundtrack, and you know, I really dig it. I like it a lot. I fuck with it. Oh god, I was afraid I was gonna die on that. Okay, so we've completed another quest. Honestly, this is more progress than I thought we would make in this game. For real though. Okay, so we completed the Emberian quest. The God Hunt is one that I really wanted to do. Unlocks a cave beneath Hallow Castle in the east of Hollowshire. In the east of Hollowshire. Beneath Hallow Castle? I kind of want to complete the God Hunt. Photographer tent. The Emberian Vault, the Vertical Shell, Thornwood Manor, the Rotten Onions, the Quill Village, Bayless Fortress, the Sacred Mushroom, the Library of Untruths. Oh wait, that's in the Clockwork Kingdom. So yeah, Hallow Town. Oh, Hallow Castle. You said it was in the basement of Hallow Castle, yeah? It unlocks a cave beneath Hallow Castle. Okay, so we should go there then, because I do want to complete the God Hunt quest. Absolutely. The music just fills the atmosphere of these designs so well. It's both haunting and encouraging somehow. Yeah, that's actually a great way to put it. It's got a bit of whimsy, but it's like haunting, but also it's like kind of uplifting. It's an odd little mix, but I think for what the game does in its setting, I think it's just really good. I like it very much. Yeah, I like it very much. Little old Mystery Science Theater joke in there for you guys. So when exactly are you playing Uma Musume Pretty Derby, apparently? Yes. So I was actually going to talk about that a little later on, but I mean, we might as well. Who cares? We're just kind of fucking around. So this week we plan on making this a very interesting week of content. We are going to have the most confusing mix of games here. Santa, I guess. Santa, before you go, what would you want to play on Tuesday coming up here, brother? I feel like I should ask. Oh, you gotta get some sleep? Okay, well, if hey, take care of business, get your sleep, do your thing, brother. Well, I appreciate you stopping in. Either way, I can figure that out at some point. It's not a big deal. So we also got to figure out where to go, all right? Because we are in... I kind of wish I could zoom out on this map a little bit. Just a little detail I would like to... There's like little details I would really like to just kind of just pick and prod here and there. But either way, like, Tuesday should be interesting. So we got to go curve around and then head south. Honestly, I want to play more Satisfactory. Yeah, we can do Satisfactory. It's not a big deal. I mean, oh no. I like playing Satisfactory, so you're not exactly wrenching my arm here. Oh no, I get to play a game I also really enjoy. Oh no. How terrible is this? Yeah, awful. How am I supposed to live, dude? Terrible. We're going to bed. Bye. All right. Yep. See you later, Santa. Have a good night. Take care. So we gotta head south along the coastline. A little cold chill. So yeah, we should have a pretty interesting week when it comes to content. So I'm thinking Tuesday we're going to be playing some more Satisfactory with Santa there. And then I believe on... I'm thinking Thursday. I'm thinking it's either going to be Thursday or Sunday. We're going to be playing that Uma Masume game. I'm probably absolutely butchering that pronunciation. Either way, we are going to be playing some of that. And we're also going to be doing some Space Marine 2. So we are going to truly confuse everybody as to what my content is all about. We are going to have weird, horny, anime girl racing game. And we're going to have violent space racism simulator. So... listen, I never said that I'm consistent here. I never said I was consistent. So, you know, you gotta give me a break on this one. Alright, Pagath. Cool, cool. Die, monster. Health potion. Pretty good. So I think we've got anime, horse racing, and Warhammer dropped. Yes. Yep, that is it. We have, like, the complete opposites of each other. Like I said, horny, fucking horse girl racing game, and ultimate space racism game. So it is going to be absolutely kind of wild for this week, but I'm looking forward to it. What else are we cooking? So it looks like, according to the schedule, it looks like we're gonna have Satisfactory. Was it Uma Masume, and Space Marine 2. You might as well throw date everything in the schedule. Kind of weird. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we kind of got like a bit of everything. But that also requires me buying. Oh, chat, we found it. That also requires me. What the fuck is that thing? I'm gonna get up for a second. I don't want to approach this thing. This thing is horrifying. All right. Interesting. Ah, bitch. Yeah. So, this also requires me buying date everything, which, again, money. Because, listen, This whole like buying games thing for me to play a couple times on stream and then never touch again. I need to like stop doing this nearly as much. It's tough, dude, bro. It's hard out here for a streamer. All right. I don't get free codes for shit. All right, I guess I'll go talk to this horrible monster. This thing is so fucking cool, though. Are those its legs? Oh, it's got like those are tendrils. Oh, this thing is awesome. Another ape thing scurries into my den. If you bear one of my keys, you must be a devout follower, recognized by the most fertile of my children. So I thank you. But if you have come to witness my glory, I'm afraid I must disappoint. The age has long passed when I towered above humanity, growing bloated from its filth. You would know me now, small, withered, forgotten. Jesus Christ. This thing is so fucking gross. It's like a worm shark. It's weird. Okay. I wonder, have the Wiccans sent you to assist my plight? Bear few of my gifts. Your skin is smooth and sullied, but perhaps that may be of use. Take this aspect of myself, smuggle it into the Apostatic Union Council chambers, place it on the highest point, and it will take seed. It will blind the Union meddlers to my presence, and I will move unshackled once more. But beware, it contains an aspect of myself, and is thus part of me. If I should fall into their hands, they could use it to hurt me, to trap me. Now go with my blessing. I have a feeling that, like, helping this thing is probably a bad idea. Look at its long little fingies, dude. Yeah, touch me with those little fingies, Skelly Daddy. Yeah. And touch me with those little fingies. Why would I come across this thing and be like, yes, I would like to help you? Why would I want to do that? Oh, it's so fucking cool looking. You got anything cool back here? You got like any cigs? You got like you got some like Marlboro Reds or something, dude? Got a smoke? It's so weird. Why is there even like a little alcove back here if you can't like really do anything? Strange. I think a weird angle to talk about it. Oh. Have you performed the task I ask of you, mortal? I plead that you perform it swiftly. I mean, I don't really want to help this thing. You know, it's just like an option. They're like, hey, do you want to help? I think that's Pagoth. Because you do meet several different gods in the game. I mean, we just met Pagoth. And then there's one that's also underneath. I believe it's Vela's Fortress. That's the one that brings people back from death. So when you die, you respawn next to that thing over there. And then there's another one. I think that's up near the mountains up here. They're still, like, relatively close by, but they're all, like, gross and weird. And I really do, I fuck with that. Honestly, I should just tell the Apostatic Union that it's here and just have this thing killed. Because it's horrible. Awful. Repo would be nice to do more of. Yeah, no, I would really like to do more repo, but yeah, this week is just definitely like, oh, it's just kind of what I wanted to do. And plus, we gotta take advantage of those drops for Space Marine too. We gotta do that. So if I was to play Date Everything, could I get you on CoCon for the absurdity? Yeah, absolutely. It depends on what time, obviously, and you know, all that. But yeah, no, I could, if you had it and streamed it, and I would jump on and chat with you when you did that. Yeah, I'd be down for that. Sure. I don't see why not. Based, yeah, absolutely. Incredibly based. That's all we do here is be incredibly based. It's incredibly sick. If you wish to help Pagath, place this aspect at the highest point in the Union's council building in Hallow. Alternatively, hand the aspect over to the Union's polymath to help them defeat the god. I don't really have a good reason to help Pagath because these things are horrible. they're horrible and disgusting, and they scare me, and I don't think I like that very much. I don't know. I don't think I like that very much. I don't like this evil monster, dude. Die, Xenos filth. Okay, an Italian chief engineer of the Erudite Academy is asking you to link 3 academy portals using the key she gave you. First in the academy itself, the other 2 are somewhere in the Clockwork Kingdom and the Endless Realm, respectively. Oh yeah, we unlocked the drawbridge to go to the Endless Realm. Yes. Maybe other portals are fine, but she wants these 3 specifically. So we can definitely tackle that. You secured official travel permit. Okay, so yeah, we got to the Clockwork Kingdom, to the western edge of the kingdom. So, wait, that one was not cleared? I must have been able to use it because I think I get in through here or here. Or unless it wants me to go to this actual drawbridge here through Quill and across there to clear the quest. Fuck if I know, dude. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna do some sprinting though. Meow. I'm gonna go back to Quill or Hallowshire, bitch. Bye. Cool. Made it. Yeah, this game is really chill. I like this a lot. Even though I've been like pretty much using all my spare time to pretty much just play Space Marine. That's like I've just been grinding missions in Space Marine 2. And I've also been trying out the new Siege mode. But there's one thing that I'm not sure as to what I want to do. When it comes to Space Marine, there's a new PvE mode that came out called Siege, which is basically like a wave defense sort of mode. It is great. It is fun. It is chaotic. It's pretty crazy. However, some of the challenges, especially when it gets to the later waves, get fucking insane, and it causes my computer to like visibly slow down. It loads in so many enemies. My computer does not like it whatsoever. So I'm not sure if my computer is going to be able to handle streaming that mode in particular and running the game at the same time. You know? I'm just not sure. I mean, I can try it, but I know old gal over here is just struggling. Oh, wait. Oh, God. I conceal the aspect of Pagath and Hollow, bestow a curse on those nearby, allowing you should seek out Pagath. Look at this little guy. Oh, he's disgusting. Look at him. You know, I probably should have figured that's what would happen. Well, we've already committed, chat. Wait, can I go? Did it save? Did it fucking save? Because I actually didn't want to place it up there, but we might. Okay. He's just this little. Oh! Oh, fuck! Well, looks like we committed to the... Looks like we've committed to the Eldritch God fucking path. Oh, God. All right. Well. Interesting. Yeah, we have to try sometime. Yeah. So Wolf, I'm down to play some Space Marines sometime. Yeah, we'll definitely have to play the Siege mode, possibly on stream. I'll have to let you guys know which date it is so we can jump in if you want. But yeah, Siege mode is really crazy. It's fun too. Burn the computer. Yeah, burn it. You can apologize to it and date everything later. That is true. We'll give it a little smooch on the top of its head. Just be like, hey, mwah, you're doing great, sweetie. He's here now. Friend. Yeah, friend is here. Thank you, mortal. The aspect of myself has taken hold. My tendrils extend into the minds of all those nearby. Though I loom here, only the most faithful of my servants will see the truth. My presence is hidden from all else. Please take this meager gift as recognition of your services. Now that I am restored to a glimmer of my former power, the land can begin to heal. Crops will grow, the sick will be renewed, and in time, your mortal bodies will undergo a most glorious transformation. So no one else can see this besides, like, the most devoted followers. So this fucking thing is just hovering above this clock tower. Just having a grand old time. Interesting. Oh yeah, I bought the thing from this guy. Should not look up. Another loyal subject. I must remind you that impromptu meetings. They contain godless, dangerous occult specimens. Pathetic remnants of once terrible entity, a god. Though we destroyed many in the god war, they have a tendency to sprout again like weeds. Pockets of wicked resistance will still linger in Hollowshire, and it seems we are trying to revive the most foul and nefarious deities. Yeah, I can't imagine who that would be. Needless to say, this is a threat to the safety of the Onieric Isles and the Apostatic Union as a whole. It is our duty to eradicate these verminous goblets. I wouldn't know anything about that. We are now old god cultists, chat. We have accidentally stumbled our way into being an old god cult. Whoopsie. Oh, did I do that? Whoopsie. So, as far as I understand, like, oh yeah. I didn't say 8 and 2. I hate autocorrect. Autocorrect is cringe. I hate it. So we casually released a god of death. As far as I understand, like, the gods in this world have like some actual like tangible benefits, but they also do like really terrible shit on the side, as far as I understand. I can't remember too much of the lore, but I know there was a reason, besides like these things looking weird and gross, why You know, the big war happened, and the Apostatic Union and a lot of these other places banded together to try to kill these things and try to exterminate them. But clearly, some of these things are still around. And they aren't as powerful as they used to be, but they're here. They're still around, just kind of driven into hiding. And now I find it rather funny that one of the towns that's big in the Apostatic Union here now has this deity taking root right here. Interesting. Man, this game is fucking cool, dude. Oh, we also got a level up. We have a delusion, chat. We have a delusion, chat. So it needs us to have a might of 7. Charm and barter. Maximum stamina governs lockpick. Does this door unlock in the clock tower now? Hope so. Be cool. Damn it! Can I talk to P Money again? My boy Pagath. Pagath, get down here, you bitch! I need to talk to you. So listen, dog. I may have made a little bit of an oopsie. Okay, you gotta forgive me, dude. I may have made a mistake. I may have made a mistake, dude. Just saying, maybe it was an oopsie doodle. Okay? Not a big deal. Not a big deal, dude. Okay? Not get mad. What a time, chat. What a time. So, let's see. This goes down below. Yep, we may have made an oopsie doodle, but you know what? This is cool. Maybe I am an old god worshiper, maybe by complete mistake. Listen, this shit happens. All right, let's not get too caught up on the details. This shit happens. So I know there's another god that's just down here in another basement. It's this fucking thing. Welcome back, human. Who are you? How times have changed that a human would ask such a thing. There were times and ages past when my shrines were in 1,000 settlements, when every wicked knew my name. When my mind rang with the prayers of your kind, I will not stoop to introducing myself, but know this, there are still those loyal to me, who preserve my hidden shrines. It is in these places that I will summon you, should your death be imminent. Why else?
Sigma
Oh!
Banana.
Oh my god! Incredibly based. Slightly stupid bear. My boy! Coming in with a rate of 16 lovely people. My boy Bear. How's it going, King? Good to see you. Get raided, fool. Absolutely. Welcome in, one and all. In case you are new to the channel, my name is j0everkill. I am a variety game streamer. Big time metalhead. Magic fan. I love games in general. All right, we're here, we're vibing, we're killing it out here. Lovely to see you all. Welcome, love you. Bear, absolute king shit, dude. Yeah, I see the copy paste went a little nuts in the paint there, Coder, but no problem. Hey, it happens. Listen, if there's anyone who understands that, like, sometimes things can get really stupid and weird and bad, and people make mistakes, this guy is the king of mistakes. This is what it's all about. Kind of crazy. You spooked me a little bit, but you're all good. Yeah, you're all good. I actually kind of like it. I kind of like how chaotic and crazy it is. It's kind of terrifying, but I fuck with it. So we're playing a little lovely game called Dread Delusion. This is a little like, hey, what if like kind of Morrowind was scaled back, and what if it came out with just like a small team of people? You got this game, and this game fucking rules. But welcome everybody. Yeah. Feel free to chat. I am a chatty guy, and I love talking about pretty much anything and everything. So, yeah, that's it. Pretty rad. Yeah, remember when you accidentally tried to add a quote in someone's chat after a raid? Absolutely, because I'm very smart. I got the brain of a genius up here. Goes crazy. It's it is absolutely crazy. But yeah, this game has like horrible like god entities, and it's rad. But also looks like this. You know? It's cute. It's awesome. Yeah, this game rules. Buy it. Buy it with all your money. Or don't. I don't know. Do whatever you feel. Live your truth, kings and queens, and they thems. I don't know. But yeah. Oh boy. So how was your stream, Bear? Well, what were you playing there, King? Hope was it I've seen you've been playing a bit of the Helldivers lately. How's that been going for you? I think it was pissing my fucking dick, dude. I think it was pissing my dick. I think it absolutely was, and that sounds about right for for the quality of content and overall dialogue that we have in the stream. I think it's absolutely lovely. Kind of looks like fun. It's pretty cool. It's definitely very old school in how it handles you to tackle quests. There are not objective markers. They tell you, they're like, hey, to the east of this town, there's like this you know, this like generator, this windmill or whatever. Guess you better go find it, dude. So it is pretty rough that if you haven't played it in a little while, you come back to it. Brother, it's rough, but it's fun. Kings, queens, prime ministers, everything in between, baby. Oh, it was No Man's Sky tonight. Hell yeah. Or No Man's Guy. That's also good. You know, happy Pride Month. And all that. Pretty pog. So I see we got Orlaith here. So she said she was going to come back here, so hell yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yes, woman's yes, woman's yes, woman's land. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. Just like we have No Man's Sky at home. It's like yes, woman's land. That goes hard. Yeah, we also have this lovely little feature here in the chat where you can hit ! quote, and you get a lovely quote from streams past. I can't guarantee you'll get something good, because they're all interesting, but I do say a lot of things, so that's good. Well, hell yeah! I hope you had fun with No Man's Sky there. Oh yeah, bit of Dark Tide, bit of Helldivers, all good shit. Yeah, I saw that Dark Tide went on sale recently, and I was kind of half-assed thinking about getting it because I've been in a big 40k kick recently. The regulars in my chat will certainly tell you, yeah, Joe's been a little annoying about his 40k kick. We kind of wish he would stop, but I'm on the 40k train, and I'm not stopping, baby. I told my chat that normally I get a clip or a quote from you every time I come watch. That sounds about right. We get... we certainly get something, all right. It's a time. It is certainly a time. But Bear, I've got to play games with you at some point again, there, brother. It's been too long. I just gotta figure out what we should do and when. But you're my boy. I appreciate you. It has been a minute. Maybe if I get Dark Tide, I'm gonna have to have someone guide my hips, right? I'm gonna need Bear, since this is Pride Month, right? I got socks on, as we can see, right? It doesn't count. I just need Bear to take me by the hips and guide me into the world of Dark Tide. Just be like, that's right, Joe. Just feel my beard on the back of your neck. And just let me guide you, brother. Oh, yeah. Listen. Like I said, dude. That's what we gotta do. Yeah, I would love to play some with you again. But yeah, we'll have to chat about that. I have been flirting with Dark Tide and the 40K shit in general, so just saying, maybe what if we kissed while playing Dark Tide? You know, as a joke. You know, like what if as a joke, what if you were an Ogren and I was just a little psyker, and like as a joke, what if we met on the Citadel? Yeah, the clipping comes. Clipping is always here, baby. So yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying there's possibilities. There's choices. The future is now, and in the future, yeah, no shit, idiot. But the world is our oyster. We can do whatever we want with it. We can do whatever. But yeah, if you guys want to settle on in, watch me play this honestly like incredibly rad game. This game rocks. And plus, I think even at full price, this game is like $15. It's really good. But yeah, so we're gonna be reading some dialogue here. But I still love, like I said, meeting new people, chatting with all of you. So feel free to say something if you guys want to. We have a very welcoming community here. We're a bunch of shitters, but we're the good kind of shitters. Ah, the blinding light. I never thought I'd see this place again. How are you settling in? It makes my skin crawl, seeing Inquisition agents scurrying around.
Forklift
Ooh.
certified.
Ooh, Murph, my boy, coming in. Staying forklift certified for 29 whole months, my boy. Thank you so much. And very true, Joe is a bitch. I mean, like, listen. You see this? I mean, you can think either one of two things. One, this guy Joe, massive bitch. Like, top tier bitch. Bitch rating off the charts. Or two, you can think that is the epitome of a Sigma male. This guy must know what he's talking about. This guy invests in rare fish. This guy wakes up at 3 a.m., prevents 9/11, and then, to end off the day, he goons. This is how you live your life every single day. Very important. I see Bear's coming in hot, brother. Look at that. Yeah, keep it. Yeah, taking me by the hips. I like me as person. I like me a man that takes control. Cheers. I like that idea. Like I said, it's Pride Month.
j0everkill on top.
Very true, Red. I like me someone who can take control every now and then. What kind of man doesn't want to feel the embrace of another man every now and then? It's based. It's incredibly based. All right? Remember, we got socks on. There's nothing wrong with it. It's good. Anyways. Makes my skin crawl seeing Inquisition agents scurrying around. Keep thinking they're gonna grab me and throw me in a cell. But if siding with this lot is the only way to get to Vela, I suppose I'll have to get used to it. Wanted to ask you something. I'll oblige. Sure is a big suit of armor. Ah, ha. This old thing? She raises an arm. As the armor plates clink and shift, you notice intricate mechanisms moving beneath. Yeah, they don't make them like this anymore. The Emberians would inscribe their metal with cipher, too. Cipher, too intricate to see with the naked eye, but it makes the stuff stronger than it has any right to be. In early days, we'd raid Emberian ruins, often just Vela and me, and a lot of them were already cleared out by raiders, or so you'd think, but I somehow knew there were things still hidden. A lever there, switch here, a few taps on a keypad. Folk often wondered how we'd scored such big hauls. Used to say we were lucky, using forbidden Wiccan charms or something. He shrugs. Suppose there's some good things about being born from a tube. There are some good things, chat. It could be a switch, who knows? Alright, y'all, got a dip for the night, got the lurk. Redhead, thank you for the love and the welcome. Yes, absolutely. Bear, you are welcome in here anytime, brother. We love having you here, and thank you for bringing all these lovely people in here, too. Appreciate the lurk, you know? Whether you're lurking or is actively going in chat, I appreciate all of you for sticking around. I do. Yeah, I'll have to hit you up sometime and figure out when we're going to play something together. So, let's see. About the task at hand. I hear you're gathering a bunch of former Dark Stars, right? Well, I'll help you the best I can. First of all, you better find Vela's old quartermaster, Jack Basalt. If he's in town, he'll surely be in the Wobbly Noggin pub. He always did have a weakness for the strong stuff, after all. Little carbonation. If you're looking for the Duchess, she'll probably be back at her family manor in the Endless Realm. Can't say for sure where it is, though. Now, yes, that was his name. I know he had like kind of like a wintry name. I couldn't remember if his name was like Snow or something like that. Caxton Frost. I really like that guy. He's cool. Now, Caxton Frost, he's always struck me as a little odd. Though I suppose the feeling was probably mutual. Maybe Return to the Clockwork Kingdom? Yeah, I did. I got him. I got Jack. Got both of them, because Jack was the one who came up with the idea. About your past, which says nothing. So you really were found in an Emberian vat. That's what I said, didn't I? They found me in a vat of liquid in some Emberian ruin back when we were children. There's no clue who I was or how long I'd been there, save for a metal plaque that read Orlaith. So that's what they called me. I woke with a head full of knowledge, how to speak Old Emberian, how to fight, how to use ancient, useless machines, but I didn't have any memories of my own, just faded dreams of sparkling cities. Vela's father was furious with her, of course, for sneaking off into the ruins by herself. He threw Vela in the brig along with me. She smiles. Not that Vela cared. He was so excited. Very own Emberian friend. You know what? Yeah. Tell me about your Dark Star past there. You know, a few years back, if you'd caught us in a tavern with bellies full of grog, to have sung you songs that would have made you laugh, cry, and regurgitate your supper. But I ain't got the heart to sing them now. I've been sailing with Vela for years. Me, Vela, and Basalt. The beginning it was just us, but by the end I couldn't keep count of our number. Vela always had a way with people, you know. There was this glit in her eye. She'd give you this thin smile and stare right at you. She really knew you. She'd tell you exactly what you needed to hear. She smiles to herself. She had the whole company believing they were going to change the Sky Realms, make a difference, or at least get filthy rich trying. But sometimes I wonder even if she believed it herself. Most couldn't see it, but I could tell she was hurting. When we heard of the cradle, she latched onto it like he could fix that broken thing inside of her. I just hope I did the right thing in trying to stop her. Because gods know I still think of the people we lost in that mutiny. So that is cool. I do really like this character. These Inquisition nerds. This thing is awesome. So you found Captain Basalt to think it is shame that the Union Navy is working for the Inquisition. You had told me 5 years ago. She chuckles. Well, Confessor. Yeah, look at this thing. It's disgusting. It rules. This Warhammer 40k shit. Awesome. So Jack, you nerd. Confessor, what can I do for you? Okay. Nope. Okay, so we got the Emberian, we got Caxton Frost, we got Jack. So now we need, I think, the last lady. And then I think we got everybody. Think? I don't know. Something will happen. I'm sure something will happen. Don't know if it's good or bad, but something will happen. Things, plans even. Wait, why did it put me in the Clockwork Kingdom? That's not what I meant. This game rules. So we can head to the... No, that's not what I want. We head to the east. So back over there. Yeah, go back over here a little bit. Just a wee bit. Give me some of that Jetter Seed, gang. Please, let me... I just want to jump over it. Fine. I guess I can't. Already been in here. And then this... Okay, so this is the gate to the Clockwork Kingdom. I wonder if I can pass. The lift is not yet active. Oh, wait, do I gotta come through it from the other side and then take that lift down? Is that what I'm gonna do? Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. Well, you probably do, but I don't care for your existence personally. I think you're smelly. Quill, rotten onions, back over there with the big guy. Right, so... I'm gonna take that over to Quill. Maybe I should go back to the fortress just so I can fast travel, because I don't think there was supposed to be anything over here to do, right? Okay, we don't need roots. The other one... Safe passage. Okay, no. No, there's nothing else to do in this part. Yeah, because, like... Okay. Everything's, like, more to the south. We zoom in. Chat, we zoom in. Hi, monster. I reject your belonging to this world. Absolutely. I reject it. These monsters are spooky. I don't appreciate them. They smell. They're stinky. Gross. Uh-oh. Stinky. Okay. So, yep, we got our boy Caxton, the old man in the chair there. He's rocking it. So then we go back down, take that little magical fast travel machine, because the game doesn't have individual like fast travel points that you can just go to just with your character. You have to have a device. Again, this game definitely wears its inspiration from Morrowind on its sleeve, dude. I do find it strange that like some of these like starting enemies respawn. I think it's very weird. But what do I know? It's like the one, like I would think that all these guys would be dead like permanently, because it's like kind of like a story moment as well. Very weird. Oh, I could have also just gone through. I'm a dang fool, chat. I'm a dang fool. Okay, so I can just go. I don't really have a reason to go back to the Clockwork Kingdom. The Erudite Academy is in the kingdom. So I think Hallowtown is my best bet. Hello, giant evil space god thing that I may or may not have accidentally helped some spawn into the world. Listen, it may or may not be my fault that an evil entity's influence is now a part of this world again, okay? Listen, mistakes happen. I'm not a perfect man. I make mistakes. Things happen. Okay. I cannot wait for the time where I get one of them airships. I am like, I am chomping at the bit. I want the airship. I want it. I need it. Please. For all that is holy in the face of this world, please, God, let me get an airship. I need it. I have a feeling they're not going to give it to me until, like, near the end of the game. And that's going to be a bummer. But we'll have to see. We shall have to see. So I can't do this one until I have the ship. Endless Realm might just have to be where we go. Yeah. I think that's it, because this Thornwood one, that only really does, that one can only really be completed unless I do a lot of stuff. Yeah, pretty much. So I'm guessing well, I better pop this, refill my mana, and go zoom. Chat, we go zoom. Oh, we going so fast. Thank you for the silk thread. Yeah, oops, freed God. That is true. We did a little bit of an oopsie into freeing a god. You know? Listen, can men not have hobbies? I'm always saying this. Can men just not have hobbies? Come on now. No, we all make mistakes. We're not perfect, okay? You've all casually released an ancient deity from an eternal slumber every now and then, you know? Like, let's not get caught up on the details, on the mistakes of the past, okay? We can move forward together. Oh, God. It was a bit of a rumbly. I gotta get closer to that thing. I gotta see what's cooking. I got $1. Hell yeah. I found $1 in a graveyard. I mean, it's not like the dead are using it. If we do raid someone, we gotta do oops, freed God. Absolutely. Oh, hey, how you doing, ma'am? Or person? Hope you're Hope you're doing okay. It does not look like you're doing okay, but... The woman who approaches you is half rotted. One eye is milk white and the other is missing. The pearly white of her jawbone is visible through ragged skin. Careful there, breather. That was a big one. You hurt? What was that? Little tremor, that's all. They've been getting more common recently. You should watch your step, though. That quake will have riled up the catacomb worm something fierce. Catacomb worms? Nasty buggers. They burrow, they fly, they eat people. Just stay away from them. That's my advice. Anyways, you're clearly new here, and I've got some time to kill. Is there anything you want to know? Hello, yes, tutorial lady for this new area. Yeah, she's looking a little rough around the edges, you know. I think a little bit of makeup and I think a positive attitude are gonna go a long way. I think she's doing great. Yeah, who are you? Name's Chasma. I'm just out here waiting to be granted admission to one of the mausoleums. Yeah. Yeah, you appear to be a bit worse for wear there, honey. I'm sure you've heard stories about the Endless, Breather. Immortality comes at a price. What are mausoleums? See those big imposing tombs in the distance? Most of the Endless live in those mausoleums these days. They're waiting for the ferryman to come and take them away. Why aren't you in a mausoleum? They're overcrowded and the best tombs go to the highest bidder. So poor broke saps like me have to wait until a place becomes available. Usually after a worm attack. Okay, I think I get it. Sure, Breather. You want anything else? Tell me about this place? You're entering the lands of the Endless. Our island of tombs has been drifting around the sky realm since before the world rend. Even before those damned Emberians. Ferrymen rest their souls. You'll find the town of Sepulchre up ahead. But careful on your feet, Breather. Been a whole bunch of tremors lately. Yeah, what's going on with these tremors? I feel like I need to know. We've got a quest, huge for the account. Folks are saying it's the Entombed one. He was imprisoned below the Castle of Ribs. That sounds delicious. Yeah, take me to the Castle of Ribs. That sounds awesome. I don't see any problem with the Castle of Ribs, bro. Come on now. Yeah, give me a big old plate of them ribs. Say he's waking up, but people say a lot of things, and you'd go mad if you took it all seriously. Yeah, who is this entombed one? No idea. He's been shaking the island for centuries, but recently it's been happening more and more often. I've heard that if he keeps up, the entire island could be shook to pieces. Anything else you want to know? Yeah, what's in the Sepulchre? Honestly, not much. Most of us Endless live in the mausoleums. You can rent a room in the rotten coffin. There's places to trade. Looming over Sepulchre is the Castle of Ribs, where the Queen resides. Just past town is the flesh farm. I don't like the idea of the flesh farm. I immediately regret coming here. Maybe that's the give and take of a place like this. On the one hand, you have the Castle of Ribs. Delicious. Best place you could go to eat. 10 out of 10. On the other hand, you have the flesh farm. Could be better. Yeah, wait, did you say a flesh farm? That's right, Breather. Us Endless need to feast on living flesh. Else we all go foggy. Years back, we led the cadaver crusades, taking the living by force. But penitent Thaw came up with a much better idea. The flesh farm's a bunch of huge vats, growing mindless meat, much more humane than eating raw human. Gets a bit tiring when your lunch is always screaming at you for mercy. Yeah, you know, you gotta have alternatives, you know. You know, just growing mindless corpses to just eat and kill at will rather than, you know, I'm not saying it's great, but you got, you know, there's a gray area we gotta traverse here. I guess that's the more ethically positive route to take here. Why are you talking with Roz from Monsters Inc? Listen, that's just how I envision this lady. I imagine she's old, she's tired. She's like, I just want to go to the goddamn mausoleum. All right, I just want to rest. I just want to be taken by the ferryman. All right, but I gotta wait my turn. She's a smoking grandma. Now, I listen. I don't know. That's just the voice I thought of. I was thinking of like more Ghoul from Fallout, like Rick and Morty spaghetti episode. Yeah, who's Penitent Thaw? Mage who lives in the sanctum overlooking the flesh farm. You can see it up on the ridge to the north. She's the youngest of the Endless, only 2 centuries old, practically a whippersnapper. Anything else you want to know about this place? Nope, that's about it. Sure, breather. You want to ask anything else? I'm good. Why is there like a... There was like a health bar that appeared when I looked at her. Is there something outside? Huh. I don't know. Is this your Walton Goggins impression? I actually can't remember what Walton Goggins actually sounds like. Like his regular voice. I see him like do so many like different roles where he has like different accents where I'm like, shit, what does this guy actually sound like? I genuinely don't remember. And he's a good actor. I like him. I just don't remember what he sounds like. What the actual dude sounds like. The Wraith. Can you smell it, stranger? That rancid stench on the wind. The endless realm is trapped in perpetual decay, for everything here rots. Nothing ever dies. Its people huddle in underground tomb cities, sealing their frail bodies from the outside while they indulge in nostalgic reverie. They have achieved what many mortals lust for, a life unending. But is such a wretched existence preferable to death? Tell me, stranger, if those Union scholars are right, and there is not afterlife but dreamless sleep, does that nothingness negate what came before? Is our existence rendered pointless by impending oblivion? Death makes our lives meaningless? That's not true. Brevity is beautiful, eternal life can be tortured. Yeah. She nods. Many of the Endless would share your sentiment after being prisoners of their bodies for so long. It is said that even the Endless who are cut to pieces are still conscious. I have no doubt that, after enough time, we'd all beg for nothingness. Yeah, seems kind of bad to me, dude. I would not like that. Yeah. Heads up your sanity, for your sanity, just in case. It's almost 8:40. Yes. So actually, I think this is a great little place. I'm gonna try to find a save point. I think we had one not too long ago, but I'm not still entirely sure. I know like save points are also fixed locations. I'm just gonna try to find a save point real quick, and then we're gonna call it for the night, chat. So, just gotta do a little more exploring. I'm gonna try to zip things along with my little magic spell here. Die, bird. Die, monster. Health potions, a little throwing knife, you know. That was almost bad. Chat, that was almost really bad. That'd be fucked up if I died. They actually do have a couple friendly faces live. Okay, yeah. Who do we got that's live? That sounds rather bad. Yes. spotted the statue. Found a dread delusion as well, baby. I don't know what we found. Oh. Oh, we got a remarkable treasure. Incredibly sick. Dank. Die. See, Firen's got something happening. Montaro's also alive. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll when we find the save point, we'll chat more about what we're gonna do here. I have a feeling though I'll probably have to make it to some kind of like settlement or something. It's usually how it goes. I see there's like a castle or something up here, so let's try to get in there. I also want money. Getting all that sick cash, though. You guys are just leaving this money just sitting around in these graves. Bunch of losers. You know, this game's music also kind of like loosely reminds me of RuneScape. Like, I can hear it right now. I'm like, yeah, this sounds like RuneScape music. I think maybe that's why it's like it's really nice, because I'm just thinking of you know, silly little RuneScape stuff the whole time. You fool, you're taking their fairy coins. Yes, absolutely. But that's their problem. Rip Bozo. Maybe they shouldn't have died. Maybe that's a skill issue on their part. That's kind of their fault. I would guard it better, dude. That guy looks... You look nice. You look trustworthy. It was on this hill that the last defenders fell. Oh, how the endless swarmed upon them, how they feasted upon flesh and blood. I still see it, mortal. I can smell the sickly sweet stench of death. I can feel the cold chill of death upon my phantom skin. This is a place of remembrance. If you have not come here out of respect, I must ask you to leave. I've come to pay my respects. An honorable intent. I'll unlock the door to the rest of the tombs. You may mourn in peace. Well, thank you. You know? Being a shitter. Yeah. So, sometimes we get away with it. I definitely will not steal all your stuff like that. You know? Get wrecked, nerd. Alluring perfume. A perfume bottle inscribed with cipher. Useful when persuading others with charm. Enchanted vapors can be powerful but unreliable. Small chance to pass a charm test the user would otherwise fail. Oh, okay, cool. So it kind of gives you like, yeah, it may work, you know? Okay, that's cool. There's a little alchemy thing. Buried guilt. Oh, chat, there's lore, dude. Oh, there's lore. I do not have time for all of this. I do not have time for all of this, dude. I mean, let me just chug my drink. I'm just taking my drink. What are you? You look horrible. Ghost rides around in the air, recoiling from some unseen terror. Jaws, nails, teeth, tearing, bursting, clawing at your flesh. Can you feel it? Oh, the agony. It's okay. You're safe. Nothing's going on. You are mistaken. 6 endless feast upon my flesh. They have done it for hundreds of years. I'm aware they exist only in my mind, but does anything exist outside of a mind? For me, they are real. Ghost is silent for a moment, wincing in pain. Say, mortal, You want to know a secret? Yeah, sure. See those cliffs over there? Had a graveyard. A graveyard, you say, in this place? Unheard of. Buried deep underground, one of many, a spell of illusion conceals the entrance. During the Great Devouring, the Endless gave into their hunger, and they held onto their remorse, their shame. They buried their victims far out of sight. My body lies beyond those cliffs somewhere. Oh, so there's like a... Now you want to give me something to fucking do, huh? Yeah, yeah. There's so much lore, but we have to save. We have to do things. Give me that shit, please. Massive for the account. Huge. Give me your ore. What is this? I don't like that. I'm sure this is some sort of sick ghost tomb. And it's barred from the other side? Son of a bitch. That sucks. You look spooky. I hope you don't mind that I took your potion. Get wrecked, nerd. Bye. Grab a notebook and write down graveyard equals do things next time you pick this up. Probably. Might be best. Probably be best. God, there's so much shit. That was risky. That was a little risky. I should not have done that. Oh yeah, massive. I knew exactly where that entrance was because I'm just simply built different, chat. You guys just wouldn't understand it. Okay, this looks like some kind of town with maybe a save point in there. It kind of does. Maybe. Oh, is this not a real building? Shit. Please. Please. This is infrastructure. Oh, there's like a Drake sitting on top of there, like a little Dargon. Please. Die. That is... Damn it. This looks like something that might have a save point. Yes! Well, we've also updated the quest, so that's pretty good. Solid. Normally there's like a save point near these things. Okay. Okay, so let's go to Hollowtown because that's a pretty safe place. Peg up, you fucking nerd. There's also normally a little fucking save crystal. I think it's upstairs. We got our little goblin friend just kind of vibing. Really? I could have sworn there was one. Please! I know there's one down here. That's fine. Cool. Alright. We have saved. Okay. Awesome. We're so good at this game. We're awesome. So I'm going to go take a leak real quick, and I'll be back in just a second. And then we'll discuss our rating plans. All right, I'm back. Maybe people are chilling or watching the VOD see this. You're awesome. Yeah, terrible. They should not watch my content in general. A skill issue. Chair stream, much to excite, such content. Yeah, absolutely. It's what we're here for. We're very good at this. So, all right, what do we got here? Who are we rating? Who are we gonna cause problems for? Because I you know what? I see Fyrian. Fyrian is you know, doing some nonsense. Fyrian seems to be gaming it up with a group. I don't know. Do we want to you know, go say hi to Fyrian and raid the heck out of him? I think that might be a good plan. I love Fyrian. Fyrian's a great part of this community, and you know, we like to show him some support. So, chat to anyone who may be engaged and listening here. So, we are going to be rating a friend of the channel, Fyrian Productions. Currently playing some peak, playing some games with some friends there. So let us go say hi to them and copy the "Oops, freed God" message. And when we go say hi, feel free to say hi. Fyrian's incredibly cool. You know, great part of this community, and yeah, just show Fyrian some love. You know, so hell yeah. All right, folks, let us get this raid started. Remember, copy "Oops, freed God" in there, and yeah. So I will be posting the schedule in the Discord tomorrow at some point. So keep an eye on for that. Chances are we'll be playing some Space Marine 2 and Anime Horse Girl Racing. It's gonna be a little silly, and you know, factory game. We're gonna play some Satisfactory. Should be a pretty wacky time. It's gonna be a varied week of content, that's for sure. But anyways, let's go say hi to Fyrian. We're gonna be starting off this raid. Remember, "Oops, freed God" is right in there. And always remember, folks, that j0everkill is on top. j0everkill has always been on top. j0everkill will always be on top. Let's go support our friend Fyrian, all right? All right, everyone. Take care. Have a good night. Stay safe, all right?